Hi,
Hi,
Ashley.
how you doing?
I'm very good. Good to have you here tonight.
You don't grow old, right? You don't like
I don't actually. I grow younger.
you know what they say?
Uh huh.
Actually men, like let's say my daughter,
Mm,
by the time you are 40, you can still
hmm.
marry her. Do you know that?
Yeah, that's true.
Men don't grow
That's
old,
true.
like.
They don't. So what you're implying is you can be my mother-in-law.
You never know. That's why I remember when I was back at home in Busia, my mom would
Yeah.
tell me, "Do not allow anybody to ask you out." You know why? Because my mom actually got me when she was younger, so like
Hmm.
I was almost the same age. Like I was just like I was 16 by that time, but I think she was
Hmm.
like 28, maybe. I don't know.
Mm,
So she
mm,
was so
mm.
scared maybe I would date one of those boyfriends.
Oh,
But the good thing I didn't disappoint her.
that's great, man. How you doing?
I am good, thank you. And how are you?
I'm very good. I haven't heard it from you in a very, very long time, and I feel fortunate to have you here tonight.
Same here. I'm so glad to hear your voice, actually, and I'm so proud of you. Woo! New author on the
Thank you.
block.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's
It's
good.
so funny how we actually read books
Mm.
looking at the cover because I didn't expect you to be a writer,
Really?
and here you are. You
Yeah.
know.
Given my background, like back in the days when I was on Facebook and all that, doing blogging,
Hmm.
wasting a lot of time. What I realized at the time was I had to rebrand myself, and also I need to take care of my mental health. I needed to get off the internet because I was all over the place on the internet. I think you remember those times back in the
Yeah, and
days.
I used to be one of the people who used to complain a lot to you. I'm like, why are you doing this?
Yeah,
What's wrong with
yeah,
you? But now I'm so
yeah.
proud of you.
Well, thank you so much. I was more like I was more about I focused back in the days. I used to focus more about the likes, the comments, making a post, and then you had this need of engagement from people. When you made a comment, when you made a post, you wanted people to be to engage, put in comments, and I needed that. So it's
And
more like an
you
addiction.
exactly, and you literally made a name out of yourself. Like everyone knew you.
Yeah, a lot of
I've
people knew
forgotten your
me.
blogging name.
Yeah, Mozarams Uganda.
Mose Rhymes Uganda. It used to be like one of the biggest pages in the UAE where people
Yeah,
would, for all the violence around.
yeah, man. So what
Take it
happened
in.
was I left internet. I left Facebook. It was 2017. So why did I leave this Facebook stuff, blogging stuff? It was two reasons. First, I got married to this woman, and she was educated. She is educated, and she told me she viewed my work, everything I do, and I told her that really, really, this is my thing. I cannot leave it. This is my life because at the moment I thought maybe this is my life. At some point, there's a point in life where you feel like this is the only way to go. Making posts, seeking validation from other people, and those people don't really know you. They don't know who you are.
Exactly.
So she told me that you need to leave that and go back and get education. That was the moment I knew that this woman is something and she can help me. So she did help me, and then she took me back to school. I graduated and all that stuff, and then I was like, okay, let me rebrand myself and do something better out of this. Yeah.
I'm so, so proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. How is your life? Let's start off with the book. How did you get into writing?
Oh, so this is something that people actually don't know, but I keep telling people I started writing since I was, I think, I think like 5 years old, because
But I think, excuse me, a little bit, I'm sorry, nsonyiwa okumenya. Njagala nnyo tukozeseemu n'Oluganda like
Oluganda
this, yeah,
n'Oluzungu.
yeah, it is okay, whatever it is. Abantu basobole okubeera nti abatamanyi Oluzungu tebadduka kugenda.
Eh,
The rest you
Kati,
can double tap the screen.
yeah, please double tap the screen. This is a very important live. So I literally started writing when I was almost like I think 5 years, but this was a different kind of writing. I keep telling people, I was this little girl who lived in Mombasa, at the town coast of Mombasa, and I would write down every car that is passing on the road, you know. So then, when I went to school, now in Kenya, we have a subject called composition, but composition is in Swahili, the Swahili composition. So I found myself that I was so good at story writing, and I've grown up through bullies. So immediately, I think at like P5, I started writing poems about my life, though they were not really nice at that moment. So I just come out down and write something, and it used to make me feel like nice. So officially, I wrote my first poem that was really nice, that actually was pinned on the notice board of our school, that is in senior two. So when I joined Smile Girls High School, I think that there was a writers club, Gabaina Writers Club. Yari ekola bulungi nnyo nnyo nnyo. So I wrote my poem about my mother. Like since day one, I used to be so affectionate of my mom. So I wrote a poem, and this poem was read like the best poem in school on that day.
Wow.
And everyone was so proud of how I penned down. So that's when my journey started. But people don't know actually. And actually, to me, writing is a therapy.
Yeah, to some degree, it could be because it's more like a reading to me. Reading because I didn't have this habit. I wasn't in the culture of reading. I never, back in the times I was on Facebook. I think remember that time. I wasn't more into reading. I didn't know nothing. I didn't have that much knowledge. Then when I went back to school, I understood that it's very important for someone to read. So I developed that habit slowly, and then time came when I feel like reading is part of my life. So I started reading, and I felt like reading is more like therapy because it's like you go into this different world. Someone is telling you a story of their life or whatever it is that you're learning from the book. So you dive into the book and you focus into the book, and that's when you start to love reading. So that's how I loved or I learned to read the books. Now, when did this idea of yours, you're writing the poems and stuff, when did it get to the level of, professional, like you start to consider yourself as a writer or start to contemplate writing?
So like I said, right away from senior two, I started writing my poems. So since then, I would write, like every occasion of my life. That's why most people even the person who criticized my book, said it. Yeah, Chogera, like in the voice over, like Faiza, can you move the TV, please?
You've got already critiques.
Come again? Yeah, no. Like when you finish to write your book, I don't know how you did yours, but mine, when I finished, nakasindika to different type of people to
Correct.
read it.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Very,
So these are the ones I call
it's
them.
very actually very vital, very important to
Very
give your book
important
to
because you
different
might have
people to
written
check it out.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she said, one of the ladies, she said, she's called Anna, the one I sent you. Anastasia. She said, Ashley's writing, they are so nice in that there are pieces of her life that she has put them together. So, for example, if you're a good writer and you read my book, you can actually write a story about me in that book.
Wow, it's
Yeah.
great.
So since senior two, I started putting my pieces of poems together. And before you know it, I had 160 poems, you
Wow.
know. Now, apart from that poem, I have another book. It's called Bitter Honey. Now, this book is the one that
Is it
was,
the upcoming book or
yeah, that's the upcoming book. Now, this
okay?
book is the one that was supposed to come out first.
Mm-hmm.
So when I gave Anna my books, because they're three, and she read them through, she was like, Ashley, I have an idea. I was like, no, the poems and this real book. She's like, I have an idea. I was like, what? You are just joining like publishing, So you need to shock them. You don't need to shock them with the best piece of you. Shock
Yeah.
them with this one that is a little bit light. Then they get used to you. They digest. Okay, now Ashley is an author. Then
Yeah.
after, give them the real book. So it's like,
Yeah.
okay, that
Yeah,
sounds
it
like
was a
a
good
good idea.
idea. It was a good
Yes.
idea.
Yeah. So then I went ahead. I wanted to release this book last year, and when I sent to her, she was like, "No, I need to rectify little things. Let me do the poems. There were 160." So she said, in those 160, she's going to make two books, but the first book is going to have 50 poems. So that's when she rectified the little problems that we had and everything, and boom,
It's
she was like,
out.
when are you ready to launch your book? Yeah, I was like, I want to launch it this year. I wanted October. But then nefuna nti tulina omukisa tulina events nyingi ezigenda okubeerawo. Kati when I spoke to some people, ne bangamba nedda. Olina okozesa events zino to market your book like more.
Correct.
People to
Correct.
buy. So kati
Yeah.
kyogenda okola ki launching it. And then I thought of a date and boom, I did 1st of September because I wanted to cut costs, especially the fact that it's Faiza's birthday. I was like, okay, let me just mix it there. And that's how it was. And I couldn't believe when I saw my piece of book, I was like, no, I have made it.
I know the feeling. I know the
Yeah, I
feeling.
have really made it.
Congratulations, and I'm really
Thank you.
so. The Ashley I know, the Ashley of 2016, 15, 17 until the time I left England was really a different Ashley. And when I saw someone, actually, I have a friend of mine, so he knows you and he knows me. So he was like, "Did you know that Ashley published a book?" I was like, "Ashley, the Ashley I know?" I said, "No, I couldn't believe it." And he said, "Yeah, she did publish a book." And I was like, "Really?" So, and then I went to Facebook because, I left Facebook. I just came back on Facebook actually recently, a couple of days ago. So, I checked out your book. I see Emotionally
Guys,
Drained. I see these
share the
pictures.
live and tap. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. So I saw this book and I was like, wow, I couldn't believe what I saw at the moment because I didn't actually, imagine you writing a book. Well, I knew you were a smart woman and I knew you can come out with, good ideas and nice stuff, but I never actually thought of you writing. And this, I'm so proud of you, Ashley.
Thank you.
You have turned into this person that I can't even recognize, you're becoming a writer, making your business, becoming a businesswoman, entrepreneur, and all those stuff. So, like, how do you focus? Like, because, there's a lot of critiques out there. People criticize you and your work and your company, whatsoever. Calling you names, scam or whatever. I understand this is kind of like jealous or something, like something that I've addressed already when I was starting my life. So how do you deal with these, people criticizing you
This
and
lady is still
envy
your
and stuff
friend,
like that?
Mercy. This
Who is that?
lady, Mercy, is still your friend, Mercy Nalunkuma. I think,
Mercy from where? From Facebook?
I don't know, I've just seen her popping, or maybe she's using a picture that is not hers.
Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah,
continue.
go ahead.
So, how do I focus with all the criticism that goes around?
Yeah.
I think with time, I've come to realize that I am such a strong woman, and if you ask me how do I focus, I actually don't know. But every morning, I see myself like a different person. And then I have learned one thing that let a person talk what they want, but in you, you know who you are, you know what you want, and you know what exactly you're going for. You know,
Yeah.
I when I got my first clash of social media, because people before people would talk about me on social media, olinazuka kumachana nakolako post nagamba oba oyina ebigere bibi, nogamba nagamba oba ofaanana bubi, you're not beautiful. We used to get those kind of insults on Facebook. Omuntu nazuka nakuvuma, I used to get them naye nga tebinuma nnyo, but the first day I got a clash on social media because of my business, I trembled. My heart beeped, I felt like I wanted to cry,
Yeah.
I
You
took my
thought you had the
ablution.
feeling of someone is threatening your business.
Exactly. I took ablution and went and prayed, and I asked God. I told God, Ya Allah, you made me what I am. I never asked you to make me who I am today. You decided to give me this wisdom, Give me wisdom to overcome. Give me wisdom to lead, and give me wisdom to be able to sort out things. And before you know it, after like few hours, I felt my heart was at peace, And that person, actually, I arrested him. That person,
Okay.
Namukwata, that person who did my first social media like defamation. So as time went by, I've grown this thick skin, whereby even if someone talks about my business anymore, I take it like, okay, no, before I go there. So after that clash, a few days later, no, like there's this feeling you feel like you're so stressed up, and then I felt like now like like I'm alone, I don't have anybody in CNChai. So I was
Yeah.
actually moving in Sharjah, and then some lady came running to me. Ashley, oli otya mwana gwe nkwagala nnyo webade kukola webade kupambana wanyamba, you brought my sisters, she didn't know she's got actually a militia. I follow her here on TikTok. She's a nice lady. You should host her one day. So I felt I cried, like she didn't know, but when I just turned like this, I started crying. But why was I crying? Was like, I was like, oh, so people still admire me, they love me, so I'm a role model to people. So as I move like 2 minutes again, I meet another lady. She's like, Ashley, bana, how you say that? But if you gotta be via social media, I was like, oh. So I went back home, and then I realized that like how they say it in the Chiganda way,
Yeah.
I was like, after all, I have people who love me. I was like, okay, now this I have to let it go. So now I've grown that thick skin into eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't feel it anymore.
Wow.
Even though this person goes at most, like those times. Although I can't lie you, like the recent attack I had, it was so painful, because you're seeing someone attacking you for something you actually don't know. Just ayagadde okukola ki? Ayagadde
okuyisaawo kyayagala okuyisaawo.
Yes, So it's like I was like asking myself, what did I do to them? But then I was like, you know what? God is gonna take the lead.
Yeah. So wow, that's good. Do you think kino kyakuyambako abantu bana criticizing? Do you think that it helped you understand your emotion and deal with emotion? Do you think wafuna emotional intelligence? Olowooza abantu bano bakuyambako to understand how to regulate emotions?
Yes, they made me to understand how to deal with the criticism, and they made me to the first attack. It helped me a lot. Because when you're in business,
Yeah.
like you said, sometimes you feel like you're so powerful. Oshitegera. So wafuna omuntu nakugambako in a bad way. Ozuka mutulo, and you're like, okay, I need to wake up. Maybe there's some things
Correct.
I'm doing wrong. So
Correct.
the first attack actually it woke me up from my sleep. I'm like, who? Probably wali ebyenkolanga si bituufu. Probably abantu baddamu bubi. Probably abantu tebantegeera kuba njogera nnyo oluzungu ebiseera ebisinga.
Yeah.
So nentandika okunoonya loopholes in my business. Where am I going wrong? What have I done? What happened to my clients? Then what am I going to do to the little that I've remained with? How do I grab them? How do I connect to them? So kyanyamba nnyo. Yeah. But the recent saga, it made me understand my value, my worth, and who I am. Yes, nekimanya nengamba mbu kati nze ndi Ashley Quality. Nti ogenda kunkolako goodire. Nti ni masanyalazi no matter what. You get my point. Nti you're gonna talk about me and people would want to hear,
what you have
and
to
then
say.
I'm like, yes, and I'm like, I'm so important if at least people are listening to what they're talking about this lady, And then with also different emotions from people sending me videos and telling me how I should keep quiet. People would be like, Toyogera, Sirika, you're not like them, you're better than them, do this. So they made me feeling like, you know what, I'm important, I'm worth it, Yes, although they were so painful.
Yeah, well, understandable, but omuntu ayinza okwebuuza n'agamba nti, but I think it's your attitude. It's not just, the issue you're talking about or something, but I feel like your attitude doesn't match with people because you're a businesswoman, entrepreneur. So some people may think your attitude doesn't match with their energy. What do you have to say about that? Or was the attitude toward these people?
I am one of the best people. The best people the world will ever have. First, I'm unmatched with a very beautiful heart. I am so I'm so welcoming. I am literally one person you would find that day to day and say hi, and I would look at you and say hi. I hear them. Oh, you see Ashley Quality. How are you? You're doing good?
Yeah.
So I don't have I have the best attitude,
I actually can testifying ransom
most of these people bandabe wano ku TikTok. Negative olaba katinga gwe omanyi gyenvudde, you know this little Ashley who would run for Ugandans, help them on the streets.
But
abasika bamanyi ono Ashley wa visa.
I think it was 2016. I think Donizera we yakolera party. Was it 2016? Omanyi
2016, yeah.
Yeah, Shira mukwano gwange nnyo. Kati one time twatwogera ne Shira oyo ng'ayogera ku ggwe actually. So ne mugamba nti Ashley ye omu ku bantu bemanyi because nali actually banakumeetinga through Shira Donizera. I think nakumanyira ku Donizera yakundaga. Kati ne mugamba nti twali tunyumya twali ku gundi awo I think twali na Uganda, I think twali ku BMK Uganda eyo. Kati ne mugamba nti Ashley y'omu ku bantu bemanya bakyasinze okubeera genuine because wajja ku party omundu gwasookera ddala. I think yes nakumanya ku Facebook naye nga tetunaba kwogera. Kati then Doni we yajja lunaku lwe nakumiitinga. Doni we yakola yoba yali alese David Lutalo awe Dubai.
Yes, David Lutalo, I remember.
David Lutalo. Kati then ne mugamba nti Ashley muntu mulungi because I think friendship yaffe okujja Ashley twasooka kubeera mu ntalo. I think I attacked you or I wrote an article about you. nawandika article criticizing ate ng'ekuvuma. So kakati then nambulia so netudiscussing
kati kankubuuze wali ovumira ki?
Well, I don't even remember because at the time Charlie about making news. Nali muntu munene, I was big ku internet. I was very, very big.
I want you to repeat that and tell people that you are big. Umanya abantu abasinga balowooza mbu bakitalo nnyo.
Nali munene.
Tulina abantu mutwe babeera bakabi wano ku blogging. Ate ekiseera kyabwe ne kigenda. Kati moze wali wakabi nnyo. Nga tukwegayirira bwegayiriza okujja ku kifo.
Nze nali munene nnyo ku Facebook. Nze actually ne bakakensa ba ashbaga kato abo bani bonna basinga ba Rita Kagwa. You know Rita is my friend. Rita Kagwa is my good friend. Bani bonna
so nali mu category y'abantu
abo kati nga mu UAE nze njikwatidde flag because gundi kakensa yali Finland. Then penge ngali Scott ngali gundi ene wabwe jabeera nezala abeera Sweden
yeah.
Sweden then ngali Rita Kagwa ali London, Ashbaga ali Uganda, kati nganze ndi mu UAE. Nze yali blogger mu UAE. Kati then ngamba Donizera mugamba nti Ashile muntu mulungi nnyo because from the first time actually I met you Ashley, were you very nice to me. You welcomed me and I think I had a girlfriend go sigenda kumenya linnya wano. Sigenda kumenya linnya omumanyi. So go mu ku bantu abanyambako to bring me together and also making a project ze twakolanga, you know, n'ebintu ebirala. Bwe ndabanga abantu bakulisazinga, I don't blame them. Maybe you have your personal issues and stuff zesinza agendamu, but to me nze nganze nkumanyi ng'omuntu ali cool, ali nice, era omuntu ali welcoming. So you think abantu baneno balina kye bayita because mu psychology tulina kye tuyita Dunning-Kruger effect. Dunning-Kruger effect ye effect yebeera okubeera nga weemanyi nti nze nsinga, you overestimate yourself. Nze manyi nnyo, nze nyina ndi influential, nze nyina knowledge, I'm educated, I'm this. It is called Dunning-Kruger effect in psychology. Olowooza abantu baneno balina effect yeyo?
I don't know. Simani, to be honest, I don't know what they have in them.
Why are these people attacking you?
It's okay. It's really very deep. I really don't want even to talk about them because I've seen now the storm has calmed down. Yeah.
But I really do think that you need some backup on the internet because these people are fighting war. You are in a war. Oli kulutalo or facing the war. And waliwo guy gwe bayita mbadde mwogerako wano before nga nakatandika bamuyita Genghis Khan yali Mongolia, yali mu warrior mu Mongolia, actually ya conquering areas. But Genghis Khan y'omu ku basajja abaali bawulira abamanyanga entalo. Nasoma ebitabo bya Genghis Khan bisatu. Naye yagamba nti always choosing entalo z'ogenda okulwana. Ekisooka sooka omanye enemy wo, ekyokubiri sooka omustudying, funa engeri gy'osobola okufuluma era calculating olutalo ng'otudde ku chessboard ocalculating olutalo. Genghis Khan yali warrior, yawangula entalo nyingi era yakonkaringa bingi. Same applies to guy ono gwe baali bayita ani ono yaganza kana kakazi ka Cleopatra baali omuyita ani ono yali mu Egypt, yakonkaringa Egypt, yali mu Greek. Naye yayogera ekintu kyekimu anyway. Nagamba nti entalo bw'oba onoolwana wo olutalo kati right now ndaba nga oli wakati mu lutalo, abantu bagezaako okutta reputation yo which you've built from scratch, ogezezaako nnyo kizimba. Don't you think nti no weetaagayo abantu abasobola okuprotectinga, weetaaga ejje because waki nkugamba ekintu kino, bwe nali mbeera ku internet okimanyi I used to have fake accounts. Kati nali mugezi kuva dda, nayinanga fake accounts ezannwaniranga entalo. Babikola ne ba bloggers abasinga, Rita Kagwa abimanyi, ba Ashbaga babimanyi, baani abasinga babimanyi. Weetaaga abantu abasobola okulwanira entalo. Olowooza olutalo lunene terukutulemu lukutire bizinensi yo?
Nina mentality gyendaba nti kale mentality gyenina nti omuntu tasobola kukutira business. Olaba, I have a role model when it comes to business, especially the travel business. Waliyo guy gwe bayita Edwin yatandika a travel company many years ago. Kati twali tujja nnyo bintu bya conversion nga Eddie ajja nnyo conversion zino. So nze nali simanyi nakumanya mbu ngenda kukola business ya travel. Kati Eddie namubuuzanga nnyo about ebintu. When natandika like kyali kizibu nnyo nze okudilinga ne employees abakozi. Kubanga ekisooka nze ndi short tempered. Kati buli wendamo employee nga akola ebintu byesaagala nga mpulira obusungu lwaki aba akola ebyo. Kati kye nakola nensooka nengenda nensoma gundi. Nengenda nensoma course ya HR. Kati we nali njogera ne Eddie ne mugamba ne Eddie. Odilinga ntya n'abakozi at your workplace. Eddie n'angamba Ashley. Ekintu kyogenda okusookera ddala okuwuliriza. Kyogenda okusookera ddala okukola. Omukozi mugobe. Totyanga kugoba. Fire and hire. Nimugamba fire and hire nimugamba okay nimugamba kakati. Ngenda kufiringa buli kaseera. Who am I going to be with? N'angamba tokifaako ekyo. Okitegeera. Every time ogenda funa omuntu alina energy esinga eri gye obadde oyina. Nengamba wow. Nesooka nenkigezaako. Tell Sham. Nesooka nenkigezaako one time. Natandika okufiringa nga we hiringa. Nendabanga ebintu bitambula. So, when nasooka okufuna clash yange esooka, yasooka obbiraba ku social media. Ne mugamba, Eddie, bantimbye nno biki. Naye what do you think I can do? Nangamba nothing. That was just a wake-up call. Obadde weesigamye, kati zuukuka. Beera serious with byokola. Nangamba, am I going to lose my contact now? Your contact know who you are. Okitegeera. Kakati njagala nkubire mmoze. Babeera bankubanga leero ku social media. Naye nga abantu bali mu office basasula ssente.
I am known as Alpha. I am known as Alpha.
Sorry. So kati, like kati waliyo kati omuntu abali comment section, like for example Shafil. Tasaagana okumpa business murakuba Ashley bamwogedde because Shafil amanyi emirimu gyange. Amanyi wengeri gye nkolamu, amanyi how hardworking I am. Kati nga for example Mutunga Haj Ali amanyi okuva data how I used to do visas. Kati oyo osobola mugamba mbu Ashley mubbi. Tekisoboka. Okitegeera. So one thing I know, tebasala kuntira business. Basobola okuta business like empya uli awabadde ayagala atandika okukolagana nange, you know. Ne leads zange zino enkadde zenina ate zikuleetera leads empya. Okitegeera. Yeah. So that yes, they can't damage the name to a person who is actually just like angari low-minded, you know. Nengo omuntu ina ategeera. Ashitegeera nti no, this is not how it is. Okubeera nga okwe protectinga. Weewaawo actually at the same time munina emikisa, at the same time sirina. Nayenga
bali bakututteko mu court for fraud oba scam.
No.
So waliwo omuntu yenna avaayo ng'oggyeko baneno abali staged, because I know when I see, let me tell you something Ashley. Most of the things I see stuff on the internet and I can tell whether this is a stunt. Nsobola okulaba stunt in Italy stunt. I can tell. Why? Because nabeera mu stunt for a long period of time. Nabeerako mu stunt eza Facebook. I was a blogger. So manyi butya bwe nsobola okudraftinga message nenjikola bulungi nnyo nerabika ng'entuufu. Manyi nti bwe mba njagala okumakinga omuntu omanyi I used to make nyina bawala bangi be nakureatinga nga nkyali ku Facebook. Banisha, she's still my friend. baani abawala abo bonna bonna nakola abantu bangi na making abantu bangi nabawa abantu bangi erinnya nga nkyali ku Facebook. So I understand these strategies, but now also, now that I've learned and I'm educated higher, I can tell, you know what, this is not true, this is true. Now, actually, I've known you for a very, very, very long time. But sikulyangako mu scenario yonna yabubbi oba yabufere. Maybe now engeri gy'oli mu business, I cannot say engeri gy'oli mu business because abantu batuuka mu business bakyuka babira balala. So you cannot say nti ono omuntu olwokuba ali mumanyi 7 years ago, 8 years ago nti akyali the same because people do change. Izo ndaba nti omuntu gwe nali mu 2017 si ye muntu gwe ndi olwaleero.
Kituufu naye Alpha. Just kankusaleko ekirimi 1 minute. Omuntu I don't know lwaki Munnayuganda ayinza okuvaayo n'agamba omuntu mufere. Kubanga nze kyemmanyi omuntu nga mufere. Tastandinga mu bantu.
Correct.
Okitegeera.
Correct.
Ta openinga office ye. Agalawo n'agenda. Naye omuntu omulaba Baniasa ayitawo buli lunaku. Atambuza ekigere buli kaseera. Nze ne moment nnyingiramu oluusi. Like right now my car has a mechanical issue. Mpitayo buli kaseera. Kulwaki omuntu oyo oba ogamba mbu like oba let's say the people should differentiate two things, and that is one thing. Actually, I was speaking to one person nangamba Ashley Olaba. The nature of your business is good, but you chose different people. You chose the wrong people to deal with. Nti abantu be wachuzinga si be boyino okolagana nabo kulwaki. Nti ye Munnayuganda buli kimu akitonanga wakiraba. Nti mbu eno soda soda. Katoli bwamugamba eno wine yagitwala it's wine. You understand?
Correct.
Like Omunnayuganda tamanyi okuhandlinga omusango nga
omanyi lwaki nsonyi okusalamu. Abantu abasinga bandaba nyina glaasi yange eno regular nteekamu juice, nteekamu amazzi, nteekamu beki. Abasinga bamanyi nnywa era waliwo abantu abancusinga nga ng'otamidde. Yo ensonga nti alaba nti nsiipinga ku glass alowooza cognitive bias. Alowooza nti nkoze eki? Intermediate. So go ahead.
So kati nti abantu zenina like for example ba supplier bedelinga nabo. Abana ne bafuna abscons ziberanga nyingi nesitokanga mitwalo 10. Supplier atagenda kutimba ku Facebook oba TikTok. We're talking about 100 million, 100,000 dirham supplier kubanja. If someone wants to join my creation, I don't know.
But my question is, Ashley, I have a question here. It's still not a topic here, before we're moving on to topic in there. Actually, why do you think these people are attacking you? Why? Why you? Of all people, Abakola visas in UAE. Why you specific?
I think because I am the most outstanding one on social media. Okay. Is there any social media?
Do you think like you're threatening their business or what?
No, I won't say about the business people because I don't know about them. Because most of them I'm actually working with them. But I think people find it so easy to come and attack me on socials because they feel like I'm always here. I'm always on TikTok or
Who are these people? Who are these people attacking you? But they're bloggers, they're business people, entrepreneurs. Who are these people exactly?
Like of recent, it's just bloggers who attacked me.
Why?
I don't want to speak about that story.
No, actually, it is because for me. When you talk to me and you tell me this guy and this guy and this guy, I know I've seen people on the internet, on Facebook, whatever, attacking you. Now I ask myself, why this blogger is attacking Ashley? There's a reason behind that.
According to his explanation, he didn't say why he's attacking me. He just said I have a bad heart and I wanted to close his school. Now, do you think that is true?
I don't think that's true. To me. In my opinion, I don't see that.
Why would I want to close someone's school?
I have no idea.
Why? No, I don't have any reasons why I should. Like I have so much in my cup. I have a lot to deal with. You know, nine vizibu byange, starting from my life, my love, my my work. So why would I even care about someone's having a school and if they have municipality license or not? You know,
But don't you think that these people because I think they are how many people are they like two three I've seen a number
two.
of people attacking
There
you
were
two
two.
people so these people don't you think that maybe there's something there's something behind something in this
I think the
guy's
whole thing came because of one guy called Katz, Nari Mbanja sent his zange, and he didn't want to pay my money. And that was the thing that instigated the other person who came and talked about me. Naenga, Ori, yeah, Gamambo Katz told him that I wanted to take his page 3 years ago. Now I'm wondering, if I really wanted to take a page, I would have taken yours. Kwang Alpha Gawa Avuma.
yeah
So what would I really want to do? I don't think.
yeah but anyways as we're moving forward because we need to close this chapter but also we need to close it like for good and I would conclude with this ngenda kuwayo amagezi in the therapist I have a degree and I'm doing my master's degree in social psychology but I'm also doing behavior analysis so ngenda kugamba Ashley number one you have a weakness. I don't know if you know that, but you do have a weakness. Nze njiraba, but nze ndi mu shadows ate sinza gyogerera wano ku internet because bajja gitege njagigamba ngenda gigamba nga tuvudde wano. Akitegedde? Remind
My
me.
weakness is one, and I know it.
What is it?
My weakness is I'm so welcoming, and I welcome wrong people into my life.
No. It's part of it. It's part. It's just a
I'm
small
telling
part of
you.
it.
With time, I've learned my weaknesses. One of it is that I am so welcoming, and I welcome wrong people into my life. The other weakness I have is I think everybody around me just wishes me well, So I treat them so well, not knowing that they literally is not true. And this actually, I was taught by my mother when I was still even young. I remember I was like 15 years old and I used to have a lot of friends. And my mom would tell me, in future, you're going to have problems because you think people love you. You think people are there for you, but in reality, they are not there for you.
Correct.
So for me, when I get to Alpha, I feel like you're my friend. Kumba, you're not my friend. I'm all lovey-dovey, loving you, giving you my gifts and what and what. And before you know it, boom, someone talks about me. So that's my weakness, and I know it. And another
Actually,
weakness,
Go ahead. Okay.
and another weakness I have is the fact that I actually didn't grow up with a father. So that one I've actually
no, not here. Don't talk about
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So
no. Ashley, that's personal. That is personal. We will talk about that. We'll discuss that. Nga tuvudde wano ku gundi ku mpewo. Okitegedde weaknesses zo olina ozireka nga ziri nga ziri disclosed nga ziri closed. Kakati Ashley, about your book. Let's discuss your book. Like yavaawa okuwandiika ekitabo ekyo emotionally drained, like what is the meaning? What is the psychology behind this?
Emotionally drained, I decided to call it emotionally drained because most of my poems are so emotional. Like I said, like most of them are about me, okay? Mongo fire. Most of them are about me. So, and most of them are things that I have gone through. Yeah, that's it.
So what are these? Can you walk us through your book a little bit? Give us hints so we can buy your book. Why would we buy your book?
Why would you buy my book? You'd buy my book because you just want to flow with the writing, you know.
So what are these poems about exactly? Like, how would these poems help me?
The poems, as you when you start, like let's say from the first page, okay, you would notice that I start with a broken heart, and I end up with a lot of love. Meaning, most of my poems are showing the draining I've been through, but also there's a light somewhere in the tunnel.
Yeah, light at the end of the tunnel. I know that. Okay, so what inspired you to write these poems? Are these poems like emotional? Are you trying to express your emotions? Are you trying to tell us your state of being, or what exactly?
My friend said something during our launch. She was like, every time she would look at me, she would wonder, how do I make it with everything that happens in my life? And then when she
Just
saw,
like I asked you, how do you make it with these criticisms? Yeah.
exactly, and then she is like, now I know what gives Ashley strength is the writing, you know. So me,
Yeah.
my writing, it's inspired by all the moments of my life, you know, by sad timings, happy timings, cry timings, everything.
Actually, let me ask you something. Are you heartbroken?
Right now,
Yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
Okay, so why do you think you're heartbroken? Are you, but before we go to that, are you married?
I'm married.
Okay, so why do you think you're heartbroken? Is it from the past or current?
Um, First, I'm heartbroken 2 times. I am heartbroken by the world. In that, every person I put so much with, you know, I shared so much with, are the same people you find out they are not there for you, even when you need them. I realized that we are all alone, not even with the person you're sleeping in the same bed with, you know. And then about relationship, I think I've not been heartbroken today or yesterday, but with time, I have learned that the effects of the past has also brought so much into the current where I am. I feel right now I'm so bitter with people, and yeah, I'm going through a situation whereby I don't trust anybody. I'm so negative, you know, and I'm really sorry to any person who comes my way right now, be it friend, be it a lover. I feel like I am not going to be that positive Ashley that I used to be when I was 23 years old. About
Okay,
life,
okay, okay.
no.
So why this anger and resentment? What brings you to this point? Why are you here?
When I saw, for example, Barista Timo, when he did his live, I saw people that I actually had given cells to them like 1 day or 2 days ago, speaking trash about me. Someone I'd actually supported, and she was there talking about me. I felt so hurt. Another person came out and said something. I was so hurt too, because this person has ever sat on my table. I've cooked my
Hold on there,
food,
hold on
you
there,
know.
hold on
Yeah,
there. Actually, I think you are too concerned about people's opinions. And I
exactly.
really do think that you need to change this. You need to understand who you are. You need to kind of like Don't give a shit. Have you ever read the book Don't Give a Fuck?
No.
Okay, I will send you this book. You will read it.
Oh, sure.
But the power of it's
Yesterday, my
called the
friend
power
shared me
of
another book.
yeah,
Yesterday,
the power
someone
of
shared me a book about love. Now, today, you're giving me another.
no. Forget that. There's nothing that's gonna help you with that has to do with love or whatever emotional state, because right now you need the logic. I understand women are not logical, but what I do know is women need this other part of logic. So what you do need is not to give a f. You understand?
Yeah.
Because now you are so concerned about other people's opinion. Really, and this drains you. And I think this is where you get the idea of writing these poems and whatever you have in your book. So
Yeah.
you in your life, I think you feel like you are not you have issues with men, with friends, with family, with whatever. I haven't read your book, but I'll get it. Like I promise you, I'll buy your book. But I think what I see, the title of the book means that you are totally drained, emotionally drained. Like people are doing something to drain you. You know what I mean? So in my opinion, I think you really need to dissuade yourself and understand yourself, and separate yourself from this negativity, negative thoughts, negative ideas, negative opinions, negative stuff, and start to live your life and be who you were meant to be, who you are. Because you are a good person, Ashley, but the problem is these negativities, they're dragging you back. They bring you back into this dungeon. So you end up being on shackles. You're trapped.
Someone is asking for a favor down there.
What's that?
Someone is asking, can you read one of your poem that's really caught you up? Just one.
Yeah, we're going to come into that. Actually, that was my next point. Yeah, but right now. So we took a But I think, Ashley, I will talk to you. But have you ever considered the therapy?
Yeah, I've done therapy before. I think that's the time when Rita Kagwa insulted me so badly during my divorce. That's the time. So I did therapy.
What year was that? What year was that?
During my divorce, I don't even remember.
Was it like after I left the internet, or before I left the internet?
Before you left.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, you had left.
No, the only guy that I do know is the father.
That's the one.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Go
that
ahead.
time I got therapy and I was better. I was really
I'm
better.
talking about now, like
No, now I
in this
have
current
it.
situation. I think you do need therapy.
Yeah, I do. I need it.
You need therapy. All right. So
Yes.
now
You said you're gonna give it to me, right?
yes, I will talk to you. I will talk to you because I know what you need, and I can tell. I can understand. Actually, trust me, muganda wange nkubuulira kinene ekigambwe. I understand your state. Nkitegeera. Why? Because sigamba kino olw'ensonga nti no nkyogera bwogezi. I have studied this. So I have knowledge about this. I have a degree in this. Nja kwogera naawe era tugenda kwogera ffenna. Now, Ashley, tusomereyo poem emu eyinza poem zo, before nga tunatusomera poem zo ziri about what exactly?
They're so different. There's some about love, there's some about family, they're so different. There's some about like heartbreak. They are just mixed up.
Okay, soko je ekitabo kyawo otusomere ku Heartbreak because I do what I do know is bw'oba wandiise ekitabo kino okiwandiikidde ebbanga ki?
Like I told you, there were 160 poems, so I literally started writing like senior 2, senior 3, senior 2.
So obigasse.
Yeah, mbigasse
Kati nno
them.
manyi ekitabo kyange we natandika okukiwandiikira. Ekitabo kyange nkiwandiikidde ebbanga ddene. I think ndowooza ntandise okuwandiika ekitabo ekyo mu 2017 we navira ku internet awo nengenda kubya nenyingira mu bino bya seduction nenfuna omuntu nafuna professor nansomesa social dynamics, social psychology, nenzirayo nengenda ku university nengraduating nenkola ki kati we natandika okuwandika. So kati ebintu ebimu nabiwandiika then kati nzizeemu nembitypinga nembiwa abantu. So kati stories ezisinga zibadde nkadde nnyo naye nina ekitabo ekyokubiri mwoli mpandika ekyokubiri mwoli
Oh my God, I'm so blessed. Recently also
Mori, Mori. Because Twina history.
Fuck you.
Yeah, Twina history.
Do you have a reading spot? Like do you have books you read?
I've read a lot of books.
So this is going to be the third book that I'm in. I have also a friend of mine, he's called Mgeni. He wrote also about me. And then I have a friend of mine called Zena. Oh my God. Yeah.
Are you talking about the books I've read or what? What are you talking about?
What's happening here? I think I dragged the puzzle piece into space.
And then you take a take a wound unakafananyi kolaba.
Sina
scrolling wakateke box yako. Okay. Mbade kugamba nti obuuza ku bitabo bye nakasoma oba kiki?
Yeah, just reading. Do you have a book corner in your home? What happened?
I do have a book corner in my home. There it is. Wait, let me show you. I have a shelf here. Nyina library n'ebirala bisinga tebiri waawo. Nyina ebitabo awo bingi nnyo. Yeah. So I have read more than I have read more than 600 books so far.
600?
Yeah, 600 books.
That's too much, bro.
Yeah, bingi actually. Bingi actually, I'm a reader. I'm an avid reader. Avid. I'm an avid reader, so I do read. So, actually, let's manager of soko funa ekitabo kyawe tusomere poem at least ontwentising. Yeah, okay. Soko tulage ku title y'ekitabo ekiteeke no ku gundi eno esooka eno kamera y'omu maaso tulage cover ku kamera y'omu maaso. Emotionally drained. Ekyo kigamba a compilation of therapeutic what?
Poems.
Therapeutic poems. Okay. All right. Oh, that's great. Tusomere mu poem wow.
Okay. This poem is called Deception.
But before I it's about what you are coming up in the poem way.
So this poem is about a love gone wrong. Yeah. It's about a person I used to have so much.
Actually, so can look at it. Breaking. Be wise. Omulaba oyo. Oyo mwami. Simanyi oba comment eyo giraba oba olaba zizo ziri eyo waliwo comment eziri eno kimanyi oba nawe olina comment eziri eyo. Biwaizi omulaba osobola omulaba eyo?
Simulaba.
Okay.
Ewe olina abantu bameka?
I have like 35 people watching.
Oh, also mine, they keep coming and going. Okay.
So ono mwami y'omu ku bannyambye ennyo okupublishinga ekitabo kyange. Annyambye nnyo ambuulidde intricacies zonna the pros and the cons, and I do really appreciate this guy. He's very smart, very wise. Aina degree mu psychology, logic and philosophy. Mwami yasoma
mulaba kati agambye nkunoonya.
Awandise ebitabo kati y'omu ku bajja ne baŋŋamba about your book.
Oh, really?
Yeah, seriously. Yasooka kumanya ekitabo kyo nga sinnakimanya. Seriously.
OMG.
He's a very, very good guy. Era ngenda ba connecting, seriously. Ngenda kuwa enamba yo, enamba ye, naye muwe enamba yo. Njagala mbadde nsaba mba connecting.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, all right. So go ahead.
Okay, so here it goes. Tonight is solely about us. Walking the streets, holding hands, just us. And then my pen stopped, like the heat skipping a beat. We could be on billboards or a magazine cover. I recall your sleepless nights, the days you spoke fondly of us. I wonder where all that vanished to. Said you wanted us to be family, driving me to think of protection and partnership. I thought of business and development are all in vain. I thought I was down with this pain, trying to hold it back. I want to scream aloud for some relief. I opened the shower to disguise my sobbing, knowing that I'm left alone, just me. There is no more us. Goodbye to us.
Actually, wow. I am not familiar with poems, but this has in a poem efunya attention yange. Like, oh my God. Actually, are you for real?
Yes.
Oh my God, man. I'm looking at you right now. Like nkujuki omanyi olabaye kankubuleko kino kigambo kankubuleko kino kigambo omanyi lwaki abazadde batulaba nti tuli bato always waliweze kana obuza lwaki abazadde batulaba nti tuli bato
because I think they saw us when we were still tender, you know, and then they see us grow, so they still think we are what we are.
Yes, they cannot believe ntino tukuze.
It's true.
They find that hard to believe ntino tukuze. So right now sisobola chikiriza nti Ashley okuze because nkumanyidde wa mabega nnyo
ndabakujukira kalika Ashley akatono
nzijukira kalika Ashley ako mu 2015
akatini wekati
akatini nnyo man Ashley. Wow. Disomera poem wawe ndala.
I have this poem. It was inspired by.
But somera poem eyo tunotubulira lwaki wagiwandiika. Tubulire lwaki wagiwandiika yasinzira ku ki bwe bityo.
This poem, I wrote it when one guy was ambushing me on social media. And it was so painful. I needed to pen down my emotions that day. It's called Alone. And I found myself standing alone, maybe no, emotionally drained and in pain. Yes, I know now. Yes, I now know. I'm not playing the blame game. It's pointless. After all, there's no one to engage. Looking at my energy, what a waste. So much work, yet unproductive. If you find me in this hole again, don't ever ask me what happened that day. Humans are complex. Now I know better. Maybe it's good to have crossed paths. A lesson or blessing, no loss.
Oh my God.
Somebody is asking, first of all, what's the title of the book? It's called Emotionally Drained. How do you feel that one?
Ashley. For real. Like, nkubulire ekintu kimu. Omanyi images ze nnyina
No.
ojikira ko twali ku pate ya Donizera ya David Lutalo.
Nani nyambade white, Patraya white.
Do you still have those memories?
Yes.
Ndaba Ashile gwe mmanyi kali akawala akato. Nze ndaba era olaba Ashile kasoke nkubulye. Ndaba abantu wanene abakwerijjirako ne mbasekerera. Nze siri nnyo ku internet, siri nnyo ku Facebook because I mind my business. I have business. Nze ndi muwandiisi, ndi musomesa. I focus about my education and to teach people. So I nyinza okujja wano era olwera abantu beewuunya beebuuza Ashile mumanyi ntya. But nga nkumanyidde emyaka mingi nnyo. So bwe nzija wano nyina ebintu byesoogerako, nyina abantu bangi nnyo bemmanyi Ashile ate nawe okimanyi because abantu abasinga nabamanyira ku Facebook. Manyi abantu bangi nnyo, abantu bali mu parliamenti, abantu bali mu ministers, bamwe ba Ashile, abalala bali ku internet, ba bloggers, nyina abantu bangi nnyo bemmanyi. Naye siboogerako, mbaleka mabega. Lwaki? Because nze abantu bano bamanyidde ku TikTok balina kulaba kya TikTok. Okitegedde? So olina ntwalira wantwalidde, but nga ajja kimanya later on nti I know people. Kati now Ashile wallahi billahi talla Ashile nkulabanga kali akawala ke nali mmanyi kali.
Can somebody kind of a poem? Kari, it's about love. So there's this guy I loved so much. Yeah. But things didn't go as we wanted them to be. But he's one of the people. Yeah. He's one of the people I really loved. And I wish him the best.
Don't tell me
he actually hasn't gotten a copy of my book.
Don't tell me the other. Don't tell me it's the other. No.
You actually don't know him.
Okay.
So it goes. A month ago. That's the title. Head over heels, I fell in love with you, withholding nothing.
Go ahead.
Fascinated by your chocolate complexion, admiring your muscular physiques, your broad chest. As I buy the flowers, the red roses, I'm so fond of you. As I move close to hug you, I'm losing my mind. We sojourned hand in hand, hope taking the lead. I have no regrets whatsoever. I had the best time. A month ago, I lost the chocolates. I got myself a diamond in my name though. Just to get closure for 1 month ago. Yeah. Wanji?
Speaker engaged. Also complete.
Yes, I can hear you.
Because by then the world. Ashile nkubuleka ekintu kimu nyina ekintu kya kukubuulira. Actually, are you with someone?
Where?
In love. Are you with someone?
Yes.
Is it yes?
Yes.
Yes. Tell people the truth.
Yes. I'm with someone. They know it.
They do know?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know.
I mean, everything of mine is public.
I think it's because I haven't been on Facebook.
Bagamba
ki?
Mbutonkwana.
Mbusikwana? Abo boogera bakammanya tebamumanyi. We are friends. Bategeeze bagambe we are friends. So bagambe. But
We are
it is,
friends. We are very, very good friends, by the way. Very,
y-
very good
y-
friends. Among the
yeah,
people who really know who is Ashley Quality, it's Alpha.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because omanyi olaba Ashley, bwe ndaba ebiseera ebisinga, like on a serious note, I see these people attacking you, attacking your business, your personality, something you have worked so hard,
Built from
achievement.
nowhere.
And then these people, we didn't even know them back in 7 years back, 10 years back, we didn't know these people. They just came from nowhere. I see them. These are all new. These people are new people on the internet. They're on Facebook, they're on YouTube. They have no idea how to run the internet. I have been running internet for over, like, I think I started internet back in 2014 to 2017. Facebook, that's Facebook. Because TikTok wasn't there before. TikTok never could. And then I left Facebook, but Naina website, a big website. Excuse me. So, kati bwe ntunuulira bano abantu mbalabanga. Now, waliwo guy gwe bayita Aviator. Is your friend. Aviator is your friend. I've seen him in your pictures ng'oli naye. And Aviator, I don't know sisobola kugamba nti no, he's a good guy or a bad guy because
Yeah, he's very good. He's very good.
Really?
Yeah, very good energy. Very
Like for real, Aviator simu meeting ngako naye. Aviator waliwo namucriticizingako back in emyaka omwaka nga gumu emabega nyina video gye nakola nga ndaba akola ebyekiralu. So ne nkola post, then naji respondingako wano ku TikTok. Post I think oba najijjayo kweri because posting kandi nazijjayo. So the Aviators, I have seen this other guy on Ani Barista Timo mulabye kongoli naye. So you have these friends. But actually, let me tell you something.
What did I do with my camera now?
Actually, kankubulireko ekintu kimu kiyiga okuva ku nze. Actually, bw'obanga odiringa n'abantu wansi w'enjuba, kino ekintu kitwale okuva ku nze. You can take it oba osokireka. Bw'obanga odiringa n'abantu wansi w'enjuba, abantu abo bateeke ku test. Actually, yiga okuteeka abantu ku test. Omanyi testi? Goyinza kutestinga otya abantu, the true friends and the fake friends.
I don't know how to do so. Kati gwe agenda okungamba ekyo.
Oh my God. Actually, people are fake. Abantu bali fake, actually. I'm telling you this, ojja kiyiga in hard way, oba ojja kiyiga nga nkikugambye kati.
I've already learnt in a hard way.
Nkugambye. N'essaawa zino sokugamba nti you're surrounded by hyenas.
That's true.
You are surrounded by hyenas. Actually, singa onookutwala obudde bwo noddamu n'onsembeza netuddamu netudiscussinga like on a deeper level. Nga bwe because kati twali tumaze ebbanga tetwogera. I'm being honest, nze ndi realist. So tuzemu buzi kwogera after like how many years? Obadde tomanyi nakumanya nti nasoma, obadde omanyidde eri. Okitegeera. Kakati, now try to understand this other version of me. And I will tell you exactly. Nja kujjiramu kye bayita profligates, enkwezenge. Nja kukulaga kye bayita enkwezenge. Actually, you are surrounded by enkwezenge and hyenas, and zino bazita bate zibeera mu bbanga.
Giraffe.
No, waliwo binyonyi ebibeera mu bbanga. Ebinyonyi ebibeera mu bbanga bye bayita byerabidde naye ebyo nedda si eagle. Waliwo abaŋŋambye wano nti eagle, nedda si eagle. Waliwo ebinyonyi ebirya emirambo gy'abafu.
I know them.
Ebirya emirambo gy'abafu, not crows. Waliwo aŋŋamba nti crows, not crow.
I know them.
Birya ennyama, babiyita
I know them in Swahili over vultures.
Vultures, yes. Thank you. Vultures and hyenas. You need to actually take a look, be careful about vultures and hyenas. Omanyi lwaki? Because you are successful and people are looking forward to feeding off you. There's a lot of people who may pretend and put on a facade, disguise to be good people. Because better over accepting and to invite them on the table. I will talk to you about this in a circle line. Ngenda kugenda oluvano mbadde njagala twogeremu after nga tuvudde wano.
No problem.
Okay, do you have any questions about my book?
Yes. But why don't we do another version for that?
What do you mean?
Like we should do another live for that, about your book.
For my book?
Yeah, it should be during the day so we can have most followers on.
During the day, siba nabudde olw'ensonga nti mbeera free ku kiro. Olunaku lw'omukaaga. Same time, mbeera free. Usually essaawa 3 n'ekitundu ez'Uganda. Ez'ekiro. Yeah, bwe budde bwe mbeera free. Ababo followers babeera active emisana. Asooka oyite Faiza naawe njogeremu naye.
Faiza? Come and say hello to me.
Mugambe Uncle Musa.
Hello to Uncle Alpha.
Yeah, Uncle Alpha, Mugambe.
Hi, Uncle Alpha.
Hi, Faiza. How are you doing?
I'm fine. And you?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you know who is me? You've never seen me before.
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember? Yeah, but I was there when he was being born. I was there in the hospital when your mother's giving back to you.
Remember that?
Come back?
How was I supposed to remember that? That was 9 years ago. 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yes, it was 9 years ago, but you've never seen my face before? Oh my God. So your mother, like, I don't know, what can I say? You've never seen my picture before? Oh my God. All right. I'm your uncle.
Hi, Uncle.
Hi. How are you? What grade are you in?
I'm in 4th grade, going to 5th grade next year.
Okay. How do you perform at school?
I'd say pretty well for my grade.
Pretty well?
Yeah.
Okay. So, what's your favorite subject?
My favorite subject
Okay.
is French.
French?
French, really, girl?
Yeah.
No.
Is that your
you're such a
favorite?
guy.
What do you mean? I love French.
Okay.
Yeah. You love French?
Yes.
Can you speak French?
We're learning.
You're learning. It's interesting. You're very smart.
Thank you.
So, what have you learned so far in French. Do you have any history in French? Can you tell me a story or historical figure
No,
from French?
We haven't learned anything, but I can say a story in French, and not in French. I can say it in English,
Give
but
me a story.
it's about France.
Okay, I'm listening.
So, in in France, there was a guy. His name was Napoleon. He was a French emperor.
Napoleon. Are you about to give me a story of Napoleon?
Yeah. So he was a French emperor, and he was very good at fighting wars. So around
Napoleon Bonaparte.
yeah.
What's the name of the wife?
Right? I didn't know he had a wife.
Maria Antoinette.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so he fought many wars and got many countries, but one time he lost a war, and the people of France got mad, locked him up in a island.
Can you imagine? We studied them.
No. Wait. Ashley, get off the topic, please. I'm still listening to. Go ahead. Tell me.
They locked him up on a deserted island. Well, Napoleon was able to escape, but
What
then they did
island
it
was
again.
that? Which island was that?
Huh?
Just to remember the island Napoleon was arrested at.
No, I wasn't. I don't. They didn't really specify it. But then he got locked up again on another island, another deserted one. But this time he didn't escape, and he eventually died.
Wow. Napoleon was arrested at Elba. The island is called Elba. Yeah, Elba Island. You're very smart. You are
you.
Does
very,
this
really,
guy
really.
GC delivery know us? He say family will always be family. Smartness is our genes.
Yeah, like Faiza.
Yes.
Wow. I didn't know you that smart. And you look beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, do you have any hobbies? Do you read books?
I have completed a 200-page book before.
What book was that?
I think it was for my mom, but I
Your
got
mom's
bored
book?
and yeah, but not my mom's book. But there was a book that my mom had. I don't see her reading it, so I decided to read it.
And what's your favorite poem in my
What's the
book?
title of the book?
My favorite poem?
Ask her what's her favorite poem in my book.
No. Ashley, hold on. I'm having a conversation with Faiza. Faiza,
My
what's the
favorite
title of the
one in my
book that you
book?
read? Huh?
What the book you read that was mine?
What was the title? What is the title of the book
Title of the
that you
book.
read?
The title of the book? I saw it on the shelf before. It
You still have
said
it?
for the Huh?
For the love of
You still
Spumoni.
have it?
Yes, how did you know?
Yeah, it's a book of my friend who is America.
Mary Lou Peeland.
Yeah, Mary Pulan. She's my friend in the USA.
Wow.
I read it. Me and my friends read it in the bus. I finished after a week of reading it. It was very interesting, by the way.
Always interesting. What did you learn from this book? What is this book about?
It's about two people. There's Mary Lou, and then there's Anthony. Mary Lou likes Anthony, but Anthony doesn't really care about Mary Lou. But at the end, they end up getting married and having 3 sons. I'm pretty sure.
You really read it. And it's a very big book, by the way.
Wow. Well,
When you're interested in a book, it's very easy to read it.
it's very easy to read. Wow. So
ask
so
her
far
what's her
you've
favorite poem in my
completed
book.
you've completed 2 books, your mom's book and that book. What's the title of the book again?
Oh, I've completed very many online books. I don't even
Oh,
remember the names. My
how
favorite
many
one.
books you've read so far?
Huh?
How many books you've read so far?
maybe around 20 years.
Wow, that's great. These are adult books or children books?
Mostly children ones.
Okay. So,
You know, my favorite.
well, that's great. Like 20 books. Like, how old is you again?
I'm 10 years old.
10 years old.
Dear mom.
Wow. What do you want to be
Your
when you
face
grow up? What do you want to be? Like,
Me, when I grow up,
yeah.
nothing really. I've been thinking about it. First, I wanted to be a model, but
You want to be a model?
yeah.
Did you know that I'm a model?
Really?
Yes, I am a model. I work with Zara and I'm an actor. I have done 2 movies and I've done
Really?
like
Tell me them. Tell me them.
Yeah.
I'll watch them. I'll watch them.
I'll send your mom. I will send the movies to your mom, and I've done like 5 songs. A choreographer. I've been
Wow,
in
that's
5 music videos and 2 movies, and I've done a lot of adverts on TV.
Ah, that's amazing.
Yes, it is.
That's amazing.
It is.
But
So
what
why do you want to be a model? Why?
I don't want to. I haven't decided yet. I'm looking
But
on.
you have an idea, right?
I'm looking on like maybe a few things. Like I want first to be a model. But before I wanted to be a doctor because my mom wanted me to be a doctor, but I didn't really find interest in that.
Yeah.
And then I also wanted to be a fashion designer.
Fashion design is it's the same as being model.
No, a model tries on clothes, but a fashion designer makes the clothes.
So this doctor stuff, do you have any interest in being doctor?
No.
Not really.
But she's
But
very
okay,
good at
I
science.
need you to give me 2 reasons or 3 reasons why would you want to be a model? Why?
A model, first of all, is the use of a voice. Not only like a voice can speak, but it can also inspire and educate many other people. As you know, in mostly being a model, you have to speak up. And speaking up depends on a theme. Like last year, the models talked about in Miss Uganda last year, the models talked about HIV/AIDS, I think.
Excuse
And
me. Hold on a minute. What kind of a model are you talking about? Are you talking about modeling someone or are you talking about the fashion model? What kind of model are you talking about?
I'm talking about a model, you know, those models that talk. No, it's not only those models that do fashion. It's the models that
The
those models that talk
motivational
up.
speakers,
Yes.
stuff like that. Okay. So you really think like you want to give your knowledge to other people.
I don't want to
You want to
spread my
motivate
knowledge. I
other
just want.
people.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. That is really great. But let me tell you something. In order for you to be a model, because a model means to model something that has been made from way back, that is going to be a fashion. I'm in modeling fashion. I'm a model in fashion. I do walking fashion. I'm do walk. It's called in modeling. It's called it's called walking model on the stage, runway.
Yeah, I understand.
Correct.
I understand.
Runway. So we do runways, we do commercials, we do TV, and we do stuff. We have that model. And also we have another model where you feel like inspired by some person. Let's say, for example, you've had Denzel Washington. You know who Denzel Washington is? He's a movie actor.
She's a movie
So
actor.
Ah,
yeah. So maybe you want to model Denzel Washington. You want to be like him. So the word model has two meanings.
I think
One
he wants to be
is
a
to
runaway model.
replicate. Okay, so one is to replicate what this person is doing. You want to go in that footprint. And the other model is the runaway, walk on the street, like on the, not on the street, but it's like a fashion show where you showcase your fashion, your figure, your beauty, your stuff like that. And given that you are a very beautiful girl, I really do think that you fit that. But in model, you need to have a degree in fine art. Yeah, so first you need to study. You need to be focused in your studies. You need to first get a bachelor's in art.
Arts.
Yeah,
Like
arts.
Bobby Wine has a bachelor in arts.
Like what type
Yes.
of art are you talking about?
She's
So
asking what types of arts are we talking about? Drawing art or
no, it's called the fashion arts. It's like the fine art. It's a bachelor in fine art, like acting,
and your father has it, by the way.
walking, stuff like that. It's so you can become an actor or actress like you are, and you can become a model on runway.
I don't know. I'm still choosing between those.
Come back.
I'm still choosing on those before right now.
Oh, okay. Let me ask you this. What are your favorite subjects at school?
My favorite subjects. I do like art. I like art. I like French. I also like science, but our teacher is a bit strict. I like MSCS, but that teacher is so strict. She doesn't allow us to even drink water in her class.
Do you know what is MSCS?
It's about UAE.
So MSCS is history.
About UAE, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For us, we call it history in Uganda, but here it's called MSCS.
Wow. That is really great. Like, I mean, I'm so intrigued, and I really do think that you're very smart and you're a beautiful girl. And I think you're going to achieve a lot in your life. You're going to be very successful. You need to visualize that. You need to understand that. You need to believe it. You are very beautiful. You're strong, and you can achieve anything that you do want. You are very smart, which means that you can have good points, good grades at school. How do you perform at school?
At school, I'd say last year I think I got above 90, but I would say that I'm very good I perform great at school.
Wow.
And I'm also planning to be better.
Wow, that's great. Did you know that I have twins?
Pardon?
I do have twins. My children are twins.
Oh, really? Oh my
Yes,
God, that's so cool.
Yes, it is. They are joining Kampala Junior Academy next year. They're starting their studies, and they're smart as you are.
Thank you. I hope they
Yeah.
graduate.
They will, and you are. So, do you read books with your mom, or you just educate yourself? What school do you go to?
I got to Woodland Park School, Ajuman Al Jarf.
Is that international school?
No, that's I don't really understand. It's in Ajuman.
But it's a British school or American
Oh
school?
no. It's not even both. It's an Indian school, but
Yeah.
with different nationalities.
Yeah, it is. That makes it an international school. It is an international school. Yeah. Wow, Faiza, good to talk to you. And I think I will talk to you after here, because this is on an online stuff. So I don't want you to, you need to stay focused at your studies, and I will talk to your mom, and do not engage so much online. focus on your study, and you are going to become successful. You are, because you're very smart girl. Okay.
You didn't
Do you
ask
still
her
remember?
her favorite poem
do,
in my book.
do you still remember my name, Faiza? I'm still talking to you.
Your name? You
Yeah.
didn't tell me your name.
You didn't ask my name.
What's your name?
Yeah, thank you. That's great. Alpha. You call me Uncle Alpha.
Uncle Alpha.
Yeah, I've
You
known your
didn't ask
mom
her her
for
favorite
over
poem in my book.
like 9 years. I've known your mom. So all right. Your mom is insisting on me asking you about your favorite line in her
But I
book.
wanted her to read her own poem in my book.
Okay, let her read for me.
This poem is about me. It's called Faiza. The apple of my eyes, the love of my
Is that
life.
your favorite? No, don't just read any.
No.
Just read me your favorite. Read me your favorite. Don't worry. Read me your favorite. Take your time. Check your favorite story, your favorite poem, and read it for me.
My favorite poem?
Be loud.
Huh?
Be loud.
No,
Wait,
give her time. Give her time. She's still looking for it. Wow, she's very smart. For real. Omwana mugezi nnyo Ashley. Ashley. Omwana mugezi. She's very, very brilliant. And omanyichi. Tugenda kwogera nga tetuli online wano eno. Ngenda kwogeramu naawe. Wano wali eri ngenda kukubira essimu. Oluganda lutegeera.
Oluganda lumanyi yaluwulira.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Read for me.
This one is called Dear Mom. It's about her mom. Why am I wallowing in my mistakes again? She came to me in a dream again. As usual, she smiled and said to me,
But you are slow. Loud.
It is 15
Give her
years.
space. Give her space. Let her come to the microphone. Give her space. Let her come close.
And now this wound is still fresh. Why did you leave us, Mommy? Because of my mistakes, I feel so isolated. Maybe I haven't grown much either. Can you at least come and advise me, Mommy? Flashing memories of us in our tiny little home. There we had no worries whatsoever. Because I knew you had our backs like you always said, Mommy. I told Faiza a lot about you. More so your kindness. I miss you terribly. A new Samsung has been launched. Maybe you would have loved Android. Did I tell you I visited Lucia, your home, just recently? Your sister Aunt Nuru was so excited. Hope you remember she got married. And then guess what, Mom? I flew all the way and also gave a speech. Baba was there and he was super happy. I hope you're happy, Mom.
Okay, now I'm gonna ask you to translate that to me. Like, tell me, do you understand the word marriage? Do you know what marriage means?
Yes.
Because how are you saying she got married? What's marriage?
Marriage is when two people come together. It's when two people come together.
Go ahead. It's okay.
Settle in and decide to get married because they're in love. And marriage is so good. Okay, I'll divide it simply. So it's when two people come together, settle in, and decide that they're in love and decide to get married.
Wow, thank you. That's enough. That's enough. I can understand you have the idea. But thank you so much, Faiza.
You too.
And I'll talk to you over the phone. I think tomorrow I'll talk to you on the phone. Okay?
All right.
Yeah, all right. Good talking to you. Go read your book and get some sleep. It's late already.
Yeah. I have school tomorrow.
You have school tomorrow? What time?
Usually wake up 6 and the bus arrives 6:30.
All right, run. Can you run right now? Go to bed right now? Can you run? All right, cool. Cool. Then I go to sleep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Wow, Ashley. Oh my God. You know, this bintu byolina okulaga ku bantu because really, let me tell you something, Ashley. Kankubulika ekintu kimwe. Abantu balina empathy and abantu bakyalina humanity. Now, buli muntu kwolaba akusilandering nga tamanyi kyo kyolina behind. You're taking care of your child, you know, you're educating your child, you brought her obeera naye, and you're doing this stuff, all of this stuff. So, singa anyway, tena muleta ku internet nnyo, don't do that because it's also dangerous. So educate her because she's very, very smart. She is smart for real. So kirungi nnyo okulaba nti no you omu-educate nze n'abaana bange bagenda ku joininga Kampala Junior Academy next year, and it's an international school. Ogimanyi Kampala Junior Academy?
Yeah.
So she's very good and she's beautiful.
Yeah, but me, what I would advise people, it's not about the kind of school a child goes to, but what is important is the kind of education you give her right from home.
At home, thank you.
Exactly.
Weebale nnyo.
Yeah.
Actually, katika nkubuli kino kyogeddeko. Mbadde nnyo nga ngamba abantu nga mbagamba nti kirungi nnyo okusoma. Era kirungi nnyo to educate yourself because kyotegeera ebiseera ebisinga kyogenda okuinvestinga mwana. Kati actually singa obadde nga oli muntu ali dumb, oli muntu ali illiterate, oli muntu ki, omwana wo teyalibadde smart. Yes, yaligenze okusomera, but education at least in most cases etandikira waka. You understand? So I always tell people, nembagamba nti musome, educate yourselves. Naffe twali tetwasoma nnyo naye twaddayo ne tusoma. We educated ourselves and right now we're doing something good. Ku bulamu bwaffe okitegeera ndowooza. Yeah.
Education etandikira ddala waka. Olaba nga bwe bagamba mbu charity begins at home.
Correct.
Omwana otandika mumuldinga kyova olaba nze nagamba era nnwana nnyo n'abantu bawaka kuba nabagamba kintu kimu nti nze omwana owange as far as I'm concerned ngenda mwekuuza okitegeera nti most of the time omwana waakula nga tomulaba era I'm one person who advocate for women who are in the UAE okuleeta abaana baabwe kubaza olaba abaana abakazi abasinga abali mu UAE omuntu ayinza okuba afuna musala kati for example ngangwa 14 ogenda n'okitunuuliramu like how much is school fees in the UAE osobola okufuna essomero nga liri let's say 7,000 per year. N'ogamba buli mwezi omwana ogenda musasira ddira mu 8. This is the same money you are sending back home every time.
Correct. Osobola. Correct. Yeah.
Before nga sinaleta Faiza nali nange nchitya nga ndaba ngamba how am I going to be with my busy schedule and what. Niyo omwana wabeera wano buli lwegulo omulaba kati nze juzi nagenze ngenda ba Faiza
nabange no planning a baleta.
That's the best thing you can do.
Planning a baleta like bakuma njagala bagenda kubeera omanyi kimentwaliza ku Kampala Junior Academy nti essomero eryo ndimanyi nakolerako ku Kampala Junior Academy nali driver waalyo, so I know these people and also mbadde njagala maybe batandikirawo then mbaleete mbadde nsuubira baleeta
train up a child dungi train up a child is also a nice school. Kati nze nalaba Faiza recently nga ina Snapchat. And I was like, oh my God, what? You have Snapchat? Remove it. Okitegeera. So kati omwana w'obeera naye olaba kati juna emyaka gya Faiza 10 years. Ayina ebintu byatandise okulaba. Okitegeera.
Okimanyi nti no mbadde mubuuza about marriage nga njagala kulaba ayina knowledge. Does she really understand the concept of marriage?
He even has a crush.
No.
Ask her when you talk to her again. So like like kids start knowing, they start knowing things. So you have to be there as a guide, and tell her this is not true, this is how you're supposed to do, this is what whatever
Yeah.
but we didn't know what they were molding us for. So so they don't know whatever actually the way she is. You might not know how she became what she is, but it starts from the beginning, how I was molded, I got molded by my mother. So kati okubeera ng'omwana, but most important, omuntu ng'atanazaala oba oli musajja, make sure you're not going to get a woman who just has nyash,
Kati Ashley mbadde omanyi olaba omanyi Ashley lwaki nkwagala nti regardless of this business stuff and all this crap, you are still okyali mu frame yo ey'obukyala. You still admit that you're a woman who ateekeddwa okubeera under a man.
Exactly.
That's you are a feminine woman, and that's one of the reasons why I do love you. So omukazi ateekeddwa okumanya nti omukazi ateekeddwa okumanya nti oteekeddwa okubeera wansi w'omusajja, and also to understand that nti waliwo life after this.
Exactly. Kati nabadde nnyonnyola omuntu like omukyala omusajja yena ng'agenda kuwasa mukazi. One of the most important things you have to look at is not how beautiful that woman is, but the mindset.
Oh my God! Say it again. Say it again. Say it
One
again.
Of the most beautiful thing you're going to check on a woman is the mindset. Kuba abakazi abasinga mulungi. Okitegeera. Nze nina abato bemmanyi. Ngora mukazi mulungi naye yazaala abaana nga the kids are not smart. Okitegeera.
You know, let me tell you something. You know, abakazi always beebuuza. Abasajja baagala ki mu bakazi. Most women don't understand that. So, naina topic way back, I think it's 2 weeks ago. Naina wano topic nga twaina gundi nga mbuuza abakazi. Mugamba nti temumanyi basajja kye baagala. Abasajja baagala ebintu biri bina. They're looking for mindset, fitness of a woman, femininity of a woman, and the nurturer. The woman who can nurture a child like you, the way you are nurturing your child. Tata woman oyo taliiwo, but you're nurturing your child. You understand? So these are the 4 qualities, man. This is your value as a woman. So next time omusajja waddamu nakubuuza nti, what do you bring to the table? You tell her, I bring, you bring mindset. You are fit to be with her, to be with him. You are a feminine woman, and you are natural. This is your value. That's
exactly.
It.
Like I was telling you, when Faiza was explaining her best subjects, if you are so keen, she said fine art.
Yeah.
Fine art. Evida dada kutata we. Aina bachelors of fine art. Yes, genetics is very important in a kid's life.
Naidadiwe aliatia ndudomuulizako dadiwe ndudomuulizako naye ndowooza kati oyogerako ne dadiwe.
Yeah, I don't have bad blood.
Ali atya awulira
okay.
Ali so proud, I think.
Yayagala dda tuzaale akalala ne mugaa anko kyaggwa. So,
akyaliko ku Facebook ndudde mulaba like
wali naye kinyonyonyi omumanyi ye muntu ali down to earth.
Taliko nnyo ku Facebook.
Taliko nyonyonyo naye
ali active.
Abeerako ako. Then yayogedde n'agamba ayagala nnyo MSS. Now MSS is history. That is me. Okitegeera. Nze nali njagala nnyo history. It's one of my best subjects. I used to get A's. From right away from senior one, nafunanga 98. Ina ndaba bipapula binenga mam. This is me.
Sindika request.
You know?
Waliwo omukyala wanayagala okubuuza kibuzo mani yasindika request. I don't think jakola because tuli live. Oli live nange ndi live, so requests ziba tezikola. But
Omutani?
actually, bamwita Annie B. Yeah, Annie BBY. So abadde agamba nti nalina ekibuuzo. I have a question to Madam Ashley, please. So kiwandiika awo because yinza obutajja. Kiwandiika awo tukirabe. Ashley.
Another thing. Yayogedde n'agamba ayagala nnyo agamba ayagala science.
Nze kyemulabamu Ashley kankubulira ekinene ekintu. Omwana oyo mugezi naye kyogenda okukola omwana oyo tunuulira nsooka omaakinga ennyo ebintu byakola ebikolwa bye. Agambye nti ayagala kubeera mu modo. Okimanyi obadde okimanyi nti ndi modo?
Ekintu ekyo ku lwaki ayagala kubeera modo? Olaba abantu
walaba obulamu bwange kuzaba.
Nedda. Abantu b'otambula nabo. They inspire your child to be. So I have a friend of mine bamwita Oliver Nakakande. Feza yayagala nnyo Oliver Nakakande. Ate ng'amulaba she has made it. Yeah, ng'amulaba she has made it in life using her modeling thing. So kati nze nava eno wansi ng'amulaga she has to be a doctor, you know. Because I saw the ability in her. Because in Chimanya amanyi sciences ate nange nali nkola science. I was so good. Nali nokola bag. Nero akuwa nali njagala ekito ekimpisawo ku university nfune scholarship nenkola hey. You know. So me I had a vision. Nze nali nina gundi zange, nali nina dreams zange. Nali nkimanyi nti my mom was dead by that time. Nga manyi sigenda soma university if I don't work hard and get what I want. Nga nkimanyi era bwe nkola bag. Sijayita bulungi okufuna government scholarship. Kati nze nentula wansi nebuliranga omuntu nengamba nze wenkola hey
bag that is biology, agriculture and geography.
Nga era kisobola kufuna points zigenda okufunira scholarship ya university. Naye nentunamu nengamba if I do history, economics, Islam, stroke Kiswahili ngenda funa points zange 23. Era najikola era
Islamic and history, economics and Islam.
Yeah, nentekako n'Oluswahili. Kati nakimanya nti no points zigenda kufunira points enjagala era nazifuna. I got 23 points era nefuna government scholarship. Neri bubaga nali sijajifuna.
Bakwaguno ku university.
That's my journalism. I'm a full journalist. Yes, bachelor in journalism. Yes.
But I also think that's useless degree right now. It is
that's
useless.
The most useless degree I ever had.
Yeah.
And then I did a diploma also in mass communication.
Useless.
Omukulu Hussein Chanjo yampa mass com diploma era nayo nenjikola. Kubanga yajjanga musomero yaffe nanjagala nnyo yayagala nnyo gundi energy yange. But later on when I came to the UAE, yeah, rest in peace, Bambi, who was a good man. When I came into the UAE, nasoka nenkula certificate iliao, and then I added another diploma in HR. I wanted to relate with the employees. How are they? I wanted to be like, to see as a HR, how can I do? Because I'm at the same, I'm a HR and I'm also an entrepreneur. And then later on, I finished a bachelor in business. I was posting a bit degrees area. And then
but
currently
it's not about posting, but the most important thing is to have the knowledge.
Yeah.
But if you don't know you have the knowledge, that's it. Because for me, actually, I have developed this mindset. I don't like abantu abasinga abali half baked in the njerega. Atochimanyi nze nvuma abakazi. If a woman is uneducated, half baked, muvuluga bana ba senior 6 ba senior 4 kuvuluga tojja kunyumya nange ng'oli senior 6 oli senior 4.
So I'm currently pursuing my master's in the UK. Is a business era.
I think nsobola okugesinga King's College. I can guess King's College. I applied at King's College. Sometime, but tebampa.
I think that's the only masters I'm gonna post when I'm fully. I get my masters. I'll post. But when I'm posting a masters, then you forget PhD, but doctor.
nsomera nti ku Emita awo. Emita ogimanyi, Emita University eri
Yeah,
Dubai
MIT
awo.
University.
Yeah. Nsomera
That's
ku
where I did my
Emita.
diploma.
I'm doing my master's degree.
That's where I did my diploma. Then, good degree in this school, but it start with A. What?
Oh, what's that?
I'll remember. Then I'll tell you maybe.
Yeah, but
Nenga.
anyways, the point is education.
The
Education
point
is
is
the
education
point.
is very important.
Yeah,
Nenga tona
very,
kwega
very
tano
important.
musajja kebera IQ ye. Wodetinga omusajja nga yasama nnyo just no mwana we agenda kwasama. That's the reality. You know?
Ashley, so nga winding up right now, tusigaza eddakiika ntono nnyo. Do you have any questions about my book? Mbadde simanyi oba osobola, like, do you have any concerns, any
I
questions
really wanted to
about
have
my
a full
book?
session with you about your book.
Next, wangambye tugenda kikola, tukikole next weekend.
Yeah, to call next weekend, like a full session for your book. We can actually do a post to like abantu. We are going to be there, so we get a good audience. You know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Tukigenda okukola because right ofunye abantu no sebo babaddeko bangi. On my side nyina abantu already bangi baba no wano kwe bali bangi bakulaba. I don't know your side kuliko bameka. But
Right now, I think I have 40. I had I've been having like 70. Whatever bagenda bakoma.
Yeah. So weekend olaba otya ku Saturday bwe tukikola. Ngenda kwogerako nawe ku WhatsApp tuva waneeno. Tukikole ku Saturday. How about that? Discuss this
Saturday eno si Miss Uganda egenda kubeera ku Sunday. Ndoza maybe next Saturday, not this Saturday.
Not this coming Saturday, the next one.
Yeah. Kuba kati ngenda kubeera mu ntegeka za Miss Uganda UAE Uganda Convention. Okutandikira kweno Wednesday ndi busy ngenda kubeera ku mukolo gwa Independence. Nafunye invite okubawa Excellency Ambassador
Zakewa kankuswaze kankwe aibani yangontereko at least akakadde.
Akaunti yange bagi blocking the sagambe, but I will send you inshallah.
Mpaye akakadde Ashley nange neyagaleko mpapulisire copies zange ekitabo kyange. Ashley ogenda supporting us ku kitabo kyange about my book.
I'm going to order it. I told you. I told you my account is blocked, but I'm going to do immediately. It's unblocked. Yeah, I will do it and let me get someone's account and order it tomorrow.
Please.
I must support you. I must buy that book.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, really. Thank you. Actually, webale nnyo nkwebaziza nnyo and abantu baba no comments nziraba wano waliwo agamba Menjas agamba I liked you Ashley. Bagamba baneno Ashley is a good person. Ashley, friends Timo's friend. Ashley, comments ziri one. I have a question.
Yeah, we made peace with Timo. I made peace with Timo today on a live.
Ashley, we need to talk privately. I don't know why you gotta go get Ashley. I have no idea. But Ashley, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Do you have any last message for these people?
Thank you so much for hosting me. Yes, I definitely have something for these people.
Go ahead.
I'd like to encourage everyone, everyone who is actually working so hard in the United Arab Emirates or whatever country you are at. And I would just like to remind you, in wherever place you are, whatever you're doing, just be focused, sit down every day and write the things you want to be, and pray about them. But while you're praying, also make a plan on how you're going to do those things. Very important.
Correct.
And remember, you can be whatever you want to be, But how are you going to be? That's the question. I'm leaving it to you today, Go sit down, think about it, and you're going to make it, Please
Thank you
don't
so
forget
much,
to use social
Ashley.
media
Thank
wisely.
you. Thank you so much. Ashley, I really do appreciate the time you have shared with me. Thank you for coming through, and thank you for the message, encouragement, and thank you for educating your child. Really, I really do appreciate it, and I value
Bro,
that.
these people need to
And
appreciate me. I'm educating a future speaker of the Parliament of Uganda.
yeah. And I know it. I do
Ah,
because
that
I know
lady
who
I
you
told you
are.
about just doing my lab, she's called Emilisha. You
Who
need
is
to
that
host her.
again?
She's so
Come
good.
back again.
Emilisha. The lady
Who
I
is
told
that?
you about, so she's really nice. She's called Emilisha. She just joined
The
the lab.
publisher?
Emilisha.
The publisher. The
No,
one
no,
who
not publisher. No, she's not a publisher. She just
uh,
helps people like getting jobs, Yeah.
she's on live right now.
Yeah,
She's
she just
watching.
commented. She said, my gorgeous Ashley. She's
Oh,
really nice. Yeah, she uses her platform to help people
wow.
get jobs. She educates them how to do CVs, how to
Yeah.
apply. She's really nice.
Okay,
That's the
so
one I
people
said you
can
should
follow
get her a
her.
slot one day. Yeah, you should get her a slot and talk to her. She really has a lot to talk to the people. But just because she doesn't
Wow.
have that bigger platform, now she's so
Okay.
good now.
Yeah. She can reach out to me. You have platform, you can help her. She can reach out to
Yeah,
me, I
I
can
want
help
this Miss
her.
Uganda thing to get done, then I will host her and we talk about a few things.
Oh, Ashley, thank you so much for coming through, and I really do appreciate our conversation, and it's been like educative and
And I'm so proud of
inspirational.
you.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too. I actually didn't know that you are a writer, but until few days ago, one of my friends told me about your book, and I will buy your book. I will see you soon. Actually,
Yeah,
probably next weekend. I'm gonna be with you. We take a couple
of
pictures, we
course.
take videos, and
Yes.
stuff like that. But I'm gonna call you, Ashley. Can you give me after here? I'm going to leave this live at 1 o'clock. Are you gonna be awake?
Yeah, I'll be awake.
All right, I'll give you a call, Ashley. Thank you so much for
All
coming
right.
through.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Take care of
All right.
yourself.
I take it too. Actually, is really a good person. Trust me. She's a good person. Actually, mumanyidde ebbanga eriwerako. Saakamutegeera kati. Actually, simumanyidde ku TikTok. Tugenza okwetegeera nti agenza okuntegeera nti ndi ku TikTok nange omutegeera nti ndi ku TikTok byakati. Actually mumanyi okuva mu 2014 2014. So mumanyi ng'omuntu personally, si ku internet, personally ng'omuntu manyi Ashley ng'omuntu. Okitegedde? So kati bwe ntunuulira abantu bambi abagezaako mu dragging abamusika bambi. She's a business woman. She's actually njagadde nnyo Ashley okulaba nti omwana we bambi ali educated, omwana we mugezi nnyo. Alinga abaana bange nabo bagezi. Abaana bange bw'oyogera nabo balinga omwana wa Ashley bw'ayogera. Abaana bange nabo bwe boogera. So njogera n'abaana bange mu nnimi bbiri, Oluzungu n'Oluganda. Bwe njogera Oluzungu, they speak English. Bwe njogera Oluganda, they speak Luganda. Okitegeera? So bambi sometimes mubeeremuko ne empathy. Like Faiza, this I don't know. Sijja kugamba nti manyi, but she's a good girl. For real, she's a good girl. Mwana mulungi nnyo. She's very, very smart. I'm glad to be her uncle. I'm glad. Gentlemen, if you have any questions, send a request. I'm taking only 2 questions. Ebibuuzo bibiri byokka. Send a request. Oba oli mukazi, oba oli musajja, send a request. 2 questions. A man or a woman. 2 questions zokka. Sindika request ombuulire ebibuuzo bibiri bengenda okuteekinga essaawa zino. Two questions zokka within the next 2 minutes ngenda kuba nzigala live. If you don't have any questions, then it is okay, it is fine. Oba oli muwala, send a request. Bw'oba oli mulenzi, send a request. 1 minute, dakiika emu yesigaddeyo. Anti nze mummanyi sirwawo. Tell us your book. What is it about? Well, moment webeera yakusindika request but ngina kuddamu kala kibuuzo kyo because obuuza but bwe mba ntuse mu kanyomerako okubuuza abantu mba njagala request okusinga omuntu ajje wano abuuze ebibuuzo. Ekitabo kyange bakiyita Leveling Up the Game, the Art and Psychology of Attraction. Kiyigiriza kwana abakazi, kiyigiriza okwana abakazi, confidence, kirimu body language, kirimu engeri pick up lines zisobola okwogera n'abakazi, lines ezisooka, body language olina okukozesa ng'oyogera n'omukazi, ebigambo byolina okukozesa ng'oyogera n'omukazi. Kirimu alpha flow pick up method yange nganze gye modifying okuva mu M3 model method. Kirimu ebintu bingi bikuyigiriza about women. Ekitabo kyange is about women okuyigiriza okwana abakazi. Now most people tebategeera nti okwana abakazi nsonga nkulu, era gwoyinza okubeera ng'oliyo ng'oli mugayi ng'oli idiot. You are an idiot if you think nti okwana abakazi bino byenjogerako bya kiralu. Bw'oba olowooza nti okwana abakazi byenjogerako bya kisiru, my brother, you are one of the dumbest people I've ever seen. You have no education, you have no background, you are a dropout, and you have baked. Trust me, we're dropping out. Only P7, only senior 4, only senior 6. Probably a university with useless degree. Bobanga trauma inti abakazi, it is very important to learn women, female nature, female psychology. You have a useless degree. Era sokuyita waneno nenchalenjinga degree yo nenjikuba kasiya. You have no education. You have 0 degree. Useless. Useless degree. I can beat it. You fucking nonsense. Or Twitter kukasasiro wano. Mu studying be useless degrees in a movie related one. You don't even know how important it is to understand female nature. You see people divorcing, people going bankrupt because of women, and you think it's still a joke. You fucking have a useless degree, and you're one of the dumbest people I don't know. Obani ya kusomesa. Wagraduating ku university Kyambogo, Makerere, wagraduating Ludawa university eyakwa degree useless. You need to study female nature because at the end of the day, oyina okuwasa, and then bonobo maze okuwasa, you will understand. Nze tonyumiza bidiguri byo biri useless, my brother. Nja bi dispute, nja bikuba gasiya, nja bikuba. Nja kuba kidiguri kyo. Gasiyono what these people, the ignorant people bagenda nibafuna gune basomeseza ku government. Nsasomera ku government. Nze sasomera ku government. I'm not doing my master's degree on a government sisomera ku government, nsomera ku knowledge. I'm doing master's degree in psychology. Sisomera ku government, sisomera mu institutions za government. Never. Ojje wano tuli nasomera Makerere University nensoma simanya nyo jangu omuntu nnyonnyole. Knowledge kikulu nnyo, amagezi amazaale makulu nnyo. Soma ebitabo. Bw'oba ng'olina ng'ogisomye diguri yo, soma gattako ebitabo. Teweebaka, soma ebitabo. Muswaza nnyo zi institutions zaffe ez'e Uganda. Makerere University yali y'amaanyi nnyo, but Makerere efulumya idiots. Makerere efulumya idiots. I don't really understand. Makerere ba students baifulumya. Buli mwaka nolaba idiots and idiots and idiots. Buli mwaka Makerere efulumya idiots. Sirabangako university efulumya ba idiots nga Makerere University. Government institution. Binyiza nnyo. Omuntu tutte emyaka gyo, osomye emyaka eno graduate nze, okoze lo, ogenze Makerere, n'ogenda ku LDC, n'ovaayo ng'otubulira n'osensi Katemba. Abantu abakola lo bateekeddwa okubeera abagezi. Gulya osinika mannyo. Ogenze Makerere osomye emyaka, ate ogenze ku gundi, oba ogenze ludda wa, oba ogenze eno bayitawo wa, eno mu north, waliwo university eri mu north eyo. Print Mox agambye, talk about it, brother. Yes, Makerere efulumya ba idiots. A lot, I've seen them. I challenge these people. I sit with these people. Ntuula nabo. Ndimbabuuza naye gwe wasoma ki? I studied this. I studied law. I did, simanya bikoze bitya. Bakunyonnyola degrees ebiri useless. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Onyonnyola useless degree. Binyambe ki? Ye ng'oguddemu bulala amaaso. Better. I don't talk to uneducated people. Please. Tell us about your book. Not trash. What problem is it solving and why buyers need it? Period. Alright, cool. It's a good question. Omanyiza zikiriza nnyo ba critics like you, Mr. Maybach, Investors Club. Thank you. It's a good question. Now, ekitabo kyange ensonga lwaki oyinza okigula lwa nsonga nti mu nsi eno gye tulimu olwaleero ensi egenda mu fourth revolutionary ensi egenda mu AI, ensi egenda mu kutegeera, ensi nga tuli mu crisis, tuli mu divorces, tuli mu single mothers, abakazi beeyongedde okubeera aba single mothers, abasajja beeyongedde okubeera nga tebalina mulamwa mu nsi. So ekitabo kyange kikunnyonnyola engeri gy'oyiga female nature y'abakazi ne psychology, entegeera y'abakazi. Okitegeera? Ekitabo kyange kikunnyonnyola engeri gy'oyogera n'abakazi, gy'okwanamu abakazi and to understand the female nature, obutonde bw'abakazi. Ekitabo kyange kikuyigiriza okwana abakazi bw'oba nga obadde tomanyi kwana abakazi. Oyinza okulowooza nti okuyiga okwana abakazi tekiri important. I understand, ntegeera entegeerayo eri ku low IQ, nkitegeera, which is very okay. But okutegeera abakazi kiri as important as it is okuwasa omukazi. Buli lw'onoowasa omukazi nga totegedde bakazi, muganda wange, ogenda spendinga ssente nnyingi nnyo. Ogenda kuzaala abaana abatali babo, ogenda kubeera ng'oli mu mbeera ey'okulowooza nti theory, the paradox or the paradigm you do have ey'abazadde bo gye baakugamba gy'ogenda otambulirako and omulembe tuli mupya. Okitegedde? Ekitabo kyange kiri ku fourth revolution industrial, the fourth industrial revolution, because essaawa zino tuli mu kye bayita the fourth industrial revolution nga bwe wawulira mu mirembe gy'aba Napoleon mu 1600, 1500, 1400. Buli myaka 10 wabaawo industrial revolution, enkyukakyuka. Okitegedde? Ekitabo kyange lwaki okigula nti weetaaga okumanya nti mu myaka 2 oba 3 oba 5 egiddako mu maaso ogenda kuba tosobola kuba na mukazi, because abakazi bagenda kuba modern and entitled. Bagenda kufuna ba single mothers bangi. Oteekeddwa okunoonya engeri gye weeprotectinga. Time egenda kutuuka nga tosobola, nga tolina mulimu, nga tolina mukazi. I'm telling you. Tolina mulimu, tolina mukazi. Abakazi bajja kuba within 200 years ejijja mu maaso, that is 2300. 2300. Okitegedde? Essaawa zino tuli mu 2024, 2024. Tuli mu kye bayita, tuli mu nkyukakyuka. Internet wejjidde, AI zaakajja tezinaba na kufuuka popular. Togenda kuddamu na kubeera na job. Togenda kuddamu kikuwulira kye bayita jobs. Wagenda kuba kye bayita creativity and production. Bino tosobola bitegeera ng'oli muyabayaba mu ntegeera. Ekitabo kyange kigenda kuyamba mu seduction, si mu industry, mu byankola, mu bakazi. Nze mbasekerera. Nze mbasekere bakyali mugende musome ebitabo. Nakugamba lasa mwe nali ku live eno nakugamba nakasoma ebitabo 4. Ekimu kyawandiikibwa 1975, ekirala kyawandiikibwa 1982, ekirala kyawandiikibwa 1999, ekirala kyakawandiikibwa recently mu 2009. Ebitabo 4 byogera ku fourth industrial revolution. Byonna byogera ku internet na AI. Okitegedde? So yeah, if you're asking me this question, I'm educated, my brother. Siri ku level yo. Maybe onsinga okutegeera. Maybe. Who knows? Oyinza okuba onsinga education. But I'm a very, very knowledgeable guy. I'm knowledgeable and I am very informed. Nina websites zentukako eziri ddaka, my brother, nga tulina logins. Tolina login. Tolina login. Nze information mujjaku. Nze information mujjaku. Mujjaku daka web. Dark web. You know The Art of Seduction by Robert Greene. So how different is it from that? Maybach investor. Muganda wange. Muganda wange. Bwe kituuka mu bakazi, muganda wange nakasoma ebitabo by'otasobola na kulowoozaako. Kabulaze bwe kituuka mu bakazi, nakasoma ebitabo by'otasobola contemplatinga. I'm telling you. Bwe kituuka, nze ndi mu bakazi nsomesa ku bakazi. I study my craft before I speak a word, before I utter anything, before nga sinaba kuwako kye nkugamba. I am very knowledgeable. Nakadedicating emyaka 10 years mu bakazi. You telling me about Art of Seduction? nkugambye Art of Seduction kyawandiikibwa mu mwaka gwa 1900. The 48 Laws of Power kyawandiikibwa mu 1998. Art of Seduction yawandiikibwa mu 1991, 92, 93, 92, 93, 90s. Just to sell your book, nothing much other than trashing other people, nothing much. Nze ndi arrogant kabulaza. My book is not business. Bw'otwala ekintu kyonna being business, muganda nge bw'okolanga business togitwalanga for money. Gaba magezi. Nze ekitabo kyange gaba magezi. It is not business. Nyina emirimu gye nkola kabulaza. In Maybach, I do really actually nze ndi muntu akkiriza criticism. Nze kyobalaba nti nkwagadde nnyo. You're criticizing me and you're telling me what you think is right, but I'm also telling you. So you learn from me, I learn from you. Njagala nnyo abantu abancriticizing. Nze my book is not a business. I'm not doing business mu kuwandiika. Okitegedde? Mpozi bwe kinaabeera successful kijja kubeera successful mu kuwandiika because mpandiika ekitabo ekyokubiri bwe kinaayitawo nga kiyitawo bwe kinaaba tekiyiseewo ekitabo I dedicated my book to my children. Kino ekitabo nakiwandiikira baana bange. Nakiwandiikira baana bange. Kabulaza. Baana bange. Nyina abaana balongo ndi Ssaalongo. Mulenzi na muwala. Njagala omuwala abeere traditional feminine woman. Omusajja ng'ali traditional feminine man. Ne bwe ndiba nfudde eno video egenda ku YouTube baligiraba ne bagamba naye boy kadadi kaffe kaali kasajja kagezi. Waswa bw'oba ondaba essaawa zino simanyi oba ogiraba video eno nafadda oba ogiraba kati nali kasajja kagezi boy mu time yange. Nali kasajja kagezi. This is your message. This is my message to you. Nali kasajja kagezi. Ddayo olabe video zange zonna zistudinge, genda osome ebitabo byempandiise, bisome empola obitegeere, otegeere abakazi kyeki. Nakato bw'oba olaba video eno oyinza okugiraba kati oba oyinza ogira nga nkyali mulamu oba oyinza ogira nga nafadda. Guno omwaka tuli mu 2024. Nali kasajja kagezi. Tokkirizanga omusajja okumanipulatinga. Mpandiise ebitabo era mu library yange ewaka. Essaawa zino recordingire video eno tuli mu mwaka gwa 2024 sinaba kukola library ewaka. Naye oyinza okuba nga olaba video eno nga waliwo library gye nalekawo kubanga nsuubira ogikola mu maaso gye bulijja mu maaso. Ngenda kukola library ewaka ojja giraba. Naye mu library ero genda onoonyeemu ebitabo by'olirabako nti dedicated to my children, Waswa and Nakato. Buli kitabo ky'onolabako dedicated to Waswa and Nakato kituulo kisome because nkimanyi muli baana bagezi era mulina amagezi. Soma ekitabo kino omanye nti daddy waffe yali musajja mugezi. Ekitabo kyange the leveling up the game, the art and psychology of attraction kikyo Waswa gwe. Then also Nakato nawe osobola kisomamu. Ekyokubiri kyempandiika essaawa zino bakiyita the true traditional masculine man. Waswa nawe osobola kisoma ne Nakato nawe osobola kisoma. Nali musajja mugezi mu mwaka 2024. Video eno mujja gisangako oyinza okuba nafadda. Eno message yammwe ngikoze live essaawa zino naye nkimanyi nti ngikolera mu abaana bange olw'ensonga nti nze sifa ku bantu. Togezangako n'otukeera ku makya n'ofuna audience ey'abantu n'olowooza nti they give a shit about you. Nedda. They don't give a shit about you. My brother nkubuulira. Mbadde w'amaanyi ku internet. Nali w'amaanyi. But abantu bakulaba nga bw'oli. Always educate yourself. Write and read. It is very important, my son, to read. Waswa. Read. Nakato, read. Read a book. Every day try at least ubanga tolina kalicho. Oyinza okuba obitabo wabiko obisoma because bw'onalabira vidiyo eno oyinza okuba nga ojaba okyali muto naye nkisuubira nti wonogirabye ojja kuba okuze ng'otandise okutegeera. Nakukaka nnyo okusoma lwa nsonga nayagala otegeere ensonga lwaki okusoma kuli important. Okusoma kuli important kusinga ebintu ebisigadde. Ebitabo biri covered because amagezi gali hidden. Bikula nnyo ebitabo. Soma nnyo ebitabo ate wandiikanga nnyo. Ojja kulaba ebiseera nga ojja kutuuka mu life essaawa zino w'oli oyinza okuba otuuse simanyi myaka gy'olimu essaawa zino because kati kino nkikolanga ddaame. Ninga okukola eddaame. Waswa ne Nakato oyinza okuba oli myaka 2 kati tse essaawa zino Waswa ozina abakazi, Nakato olina abasajja bakuzina. But tula mu bitabo owandiike. Wandiika. Bw'ona owandiika ojja genda okizuula nti amagezi mangi agaakwekebwa mu kuwandiika. Soma ebitabo ojja kubeera mugezi. Okitegedde? Soma ebitabo ojja kubeera mugezi. Okid Life agambye olabika olama taata. Nama because nkimanyi internet sigenda kubeerawo forever. Muganda wange abaana bange bali myaka 4. Bali myaka 3. Kati mu myaka egiddako 5 sijja kubaawo. Sijja kubaawo. Ne bwe mbanga kati saa zino nsigaza emyaka 2 oba 3 sijja kubaawo mu myaka egiddako. Naye ate no video ngenda giteeka ku YouTube ejja kubeerako paka bajja giraba. Ne bwe buli baddi bajja giraba. Buli kitabo kyonna ekitabo kyange nkiwandiiseko ku eji yaakyo singa mbadde nsobola okulagawo n'ekitabo. Buli kitabo kyonna kiwandiiseko dedicated to my son Waswa and Nakato. Okitegedde? Buli kitabo kyensoma kyonna bino ebitabo byolaba waneno byenkuŋŋanyiza biriko dedicated because nkola library y'abaana bange. Nyino njaba kuba kibooko bayiga okusoma. Owa bagalo bate baga nyino bakaka because ndi educated. I'm very educated and sagala monswaze. Kati ekyo kiwedde. Weereza request oba si ekyo tumalirize tukome waneeno. Abaana bange maze balekera message nze ne weefa gwe mutabani wo wamulekera damage. Naye feka tubasinga amagezi. Mutabani walina wali kulabirako. Nze yange bwe njimala ngiteeka ku YouTube omukutu gyeguli ne bwe giriba myaka 5 ne giriba myaka 6 gyeguli bajja kubikula bagirabe. Nze ndese ddaame abagolire kaki simanyi fe tusoma sigenda kufa kati nedda naye mmanyi nti sijja kubeera mu nsi lubeerera ate manyi nti nina okuweerera abaana. So abaana bange ngenda bateeka mu international schools bajja kubeera n'amagezi ewaka wagenda kubaayo library bajja tuuka ekiseera nga bagamba naye boy kaddadi kaali kagezi Waswa muyaaye n'abanyumirizaako ku Waswa anyway tewali agenda kusindika request kambanyumizeeko wano nga bwe nzigalawo. Waswa muyaaye era Waswa muyaaye kyemanya abujje ku nze. Waswa muyaaye boy wange nyina omwana omuyaaye. Allahu akbar. Nze ntuula mutufu ne ngamba naye neezaala. Wallahi billahi tallah omwana Waswa muyaaye. Omwana Waswa ayina language ye boy gy'otoyinza nakukkiriza. Toyinza nagikkiriza. Ngenda nenjogera naye bwe mba njogera omanyi abaana bange mami wange yabayina. mami waabwe tulyoke ndyoke ne Naalongo mwagala nnyo Shamira, large upon yourself. You are a very good woman and I love you and I do appreciate you. Webale nnyo okuzaala abaana abalongo. It's very good. We should have a good relationship. So at 3 years of age, yes, abaana bene emyaka egi, Nakata ayogera nnyo okusinga Waswa. Nakata omugezi naye tewaswa muyaaye. Waswa ayina amagezi sigala. Let me tell you this story. Olunaku lwe nasooka okugenda okulaba abaana abo ndowooza baali myaka obanga 2. I think byali myaka 2. Naddayo okwo mu 2010 yali 2022. Nakaaba nga mbalabye mami wange nambuuza okaabira ki ne mugamba sikikkiriza because lwaki abaana bano Naalongo yafuna olubuto ng'ali wano. Kati bwafuna ng'olubuto ng'ali wano yaddayo e Kampala. So I took care of her ne mulabirira n'azaala. Kati n'abaana abo nali sibalabangako. Naye bwe nabalabako nakaaba. Like to be honest, oyinza okundaba wano nga ndi wano ku internet n'ejaaka but siri muntu atalina empathy, siri muntu atalina mutima humanity. My brother, nange nyina vulnerabilities, nange nyina love, kyali wange nyina ebiŋŋonza, abaana bange baŋŋonza, famire yange ŋŋonza, mama wange aŋŋonza, sijja kulimba. Okitegeera? Kati natuuka wallahi nakaaba amaziga nga ndowooza nti mu butuufu nali sikikkiriza. Omanyi bw'ozaala abaana omukyala bw'omukola olubuto n'amala n'agenda n'azaala abaana abo nga toliiyo. Kati nkubuli experience, oyinza okuba okyali muvubuka muto oba oyinza okuba nga okimanyiiko. Omukyala oyo bw'amala okuzaala bw'azaalira abaana nga toliiyo n'ogenda okusanga abaana nga bali myaka 2, ogenda okuddamu balaba nga bali myaka 2, oba tokikkiriza nti gwabazaala. If you agree with me, drop a comment. Bw'oba nga wazaala abaana nga maama waabwe yabazaala toliiyo n'obasanga nga bali ku myaka 2, tuli kuno tulinako abantu already 70 people. Ngamba kiŋŋambe Fati 20th agambye naye sisuubira nti kuno kuliko omuntu omukazi we nga yali azadde nga taliiyo. I don't know. Comments zirabako. True. Buli bagezi nnyo. Tuli bagezi nnyo abalongo. Okedi bw'agambye, Okedi alabika mulongo. Abdul Malik agambye me bro akimanyi. Abdul Malik agambye akimanyi. I'm still single, no comment. Mulungi kozi bw'agambye. Bw'ozaala abaana muganda wange nkubuulira nga toliiyo n'otuuka n'olaba abaana abo nga bakuze, mu butuufu toyinza kikkiriza. Trevor agamba I saw mine at 10 months. I almost cried. Kituufu kyenkugamba. Nalaba abaana bange nga bali ku myaka 2 nga boogera naye nga tebammanyi. Okitegedde? Tough. I'm good, very good. How are we doing tonight? Nga tebammanyi. Nakaaba. Mami wange nambuuza kiki ne mugamba mutuufu mami sisobola kikkiriza nti bano abaana bange, nga ndaba abaana bakulu, nga ndaba abaana like bandaba. Nyina ebifaananyi nja bibateerako lumu wano muli birabe by'abaana bange, kuko abaana bange sibateeka ku internet. Bwe baliba bakuze balisalawo bagende ku internet, but for now I protect them because I love my children so much, very very much. I don't post my wives. Abakazi bempasiza sipostinga abaana benzadde. Bwe baliba baagadde bali postinga. Baligamba kadaddi kaali kasajja kayaaye. Rania, how you doing? Man, respect papa. So I think it's kankome wano olunaku lwaleero njagala nnyo beebaza baganda bange. Thank you so much all of you for coming through, for being on my live. Mwebale nnyo, mwebale ddala. Tugenda tandika okukola podcasts. Kamera yatuuse. Kamera yatuuse. Allah. Kamera yatuuse. Neno gundi eno bagitaani kana akantu bakaita kani ka mixer weeri essimu weeziri. Nina devices 3, nkwata essimu 3, nkwata iPhone 16 Pro Max, nkwata 15 Pro Max, nkwata 13 Pro Max, zonna weeziri. Kaakati content agenda okujja omulinde. How much did that all cost? Ekiki kyobuuza muganda wange Nsereko Jackson? Ekiki? Nina bino sinze mbyegulira, bakazi be babengulira. Baganda bange nze segulira devices for podcast. Segulira devices. Nyina abakazi already. I have women buy stuff, but eno microphone si mukazi yajengulira. Waliwo professor wange ali Makerere University. Sijja mwogera linnya, yangano mwogera nega yali America. Yangano mwogera yangulira eno mixer. Yeah, yangulira mixer. Then mukwano gwange nangulira microphone, najimpereza okuva mu America. Professor ampereza yangulira microphone. Then muganda wange nangulira mixer abeera mu America, abeera Boston. Large upon yourself. Then other devices, essimu, camera waliwo mu girlfriend wange yajingulidde n'essimu zino. These other devices nyina. I have 3 devices. I have so you know it, zina gana masimu mugamanyi, so sina gabalaga. It doesn't make sense nzo kulaga devices zino, techi making a sense. But segulira nga konkozesa 16 Pro Max yakajja. So bakazi be bazingulira. I don't invest at all. Okitegeera. So siteekamu ssente abakazi bantekamu because I love women and abakazi banfaako and I love them truly. Bonna mbaagala kyenkanyi. Bw'obanga oli kuno ababiri mbalabyeko kwe bali. I love you my girls so much and mwemanyi kyemanyi, mwena mumanyi nti nyina mujjawo. So it is what it is, but I'm a man, I'm a fucking man. You need to bear that. Kasa kiba nti nkuwa time yo n'obeera nayo. Nze I'm a fucking man. You are not okay, you leave. Waliwo abakazi abalala bangi abanninze. Akitegedde. Because of mastering the game. True. Game okwana abakazi kuno omuganda nkankuleko ekintu kimu. Abakazi balina engeri gy'osobola maintaininga. It is not just about the game. Abakazi balina engeri gy'osobola maintaininga. I'm telling you. Bw'olifuna obudde ojja kugenda okitegeera. Abakazi beetaaga science and psychology. Okitegedde? Nyina abakazi bali 5 abali official. 5 women. Nze nyina abakazi 5. 5. So these other girlfriends, I don't consider girlfriends. Girlfriends bakuzina mu buzinyi. Bazinemu bw'aba tayagadde agende. Screw you. Kikyompa ekyamaanyi. You're not ready to be a girlfriend? Leave. I'm very handsome. I know manyi okuzina abakazi. I have my money. Me. Nyina sente ezimala nga nsi z'abantu. Mu maaso g'abantu ndi broke. Era mbagamba nnyo mwana mmwe. Nze ndi broke. Don't think nti ndi rich. Nedda. I'm very broke to you. I'm very broke. Ndi mwavu nnyo. To myself, I'm very rich. Ndi mugagga kunze. So, bw'oba oyagala stay. If you don't want, leave. Leave. Because within a day, enkya ngenda kureplacingako n'omuntu omulala. That's it. Rania, how you doing? Tumusime, how you doing? Abdul Malik, how you doing? Riazilam, how you doing tonight? Abdul Malik, mwebale nnyo. Taf, Nseleko Jackson, Darius, Bogi, Mosh, how you doing tonight? Nseleko and other people, mwebale nnyo okubeera nti mujoyiniza olunaku lwaleero. Kambagaliza ekiro kirungi, Bambita Alpha. Peace.